mesmerised by this. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to us here at ShopOnTV on ITV1 and, of course, STV as well. Now, here's the thing, right? Everybody wants a drone. Everybody loves Richard's drones, but it has been 6 weeks since we had him here because it was before Father's Day. And what happened? They all sold out. We've been going high and low to try and get more. Richard will tell us more about that in a little while. My name is Alan Ennis. I'm with you, with Richard, right through till 3 a.m. Richard, this drone, easy to fly?
Honestly, the easiest to fly drone we've ever created, the best-selling drone we've ever brought to air. This has everything, and genuinely, out of the box, 20 seconds, you can fly it. It's got auto takeoff, auto landing, VR capability, live streaming direct to the screen of your phone, and it even has 2 cameras on board, and follow me, normally worth £1,000 built in. Safe, fun, and easy to use. You touch the screen and away you go. But let's have a look at those lights. Let's go into our studio. Let's show you around the studio that we have here in Covent Garden for ShopOnTV. Now you can see all our set as we come round, and then straight back over those cameras into our studio, being filmed live on a drone that you can fly. Alan, out the box in 20 seconds, the easiest to fly, the most amazing drone, the best-selling drone we've ever had on British TV. This is the unbelievable GX Pro.
That is unbelievable. I can't wait to get right into this show and get my teeth into this. Richard's going to tell us all about those features because he mentioned lots of things just there about being able to fly in, gestures and all of these things. I don't know all of these things. We're going to learn this together tonight. Richard is going to talk us all the way through it. We are going to sit down a little bit later on as well after Richard has shown you how to fly it and what it does. If you want to email us in, please do send us in an email, and that is studio. Actually, I've got to listen to what this is. Studio ShopOnTV. I had to listen to that one as well. And by the way, when you get this, it comes in a carry case. We were around 40 quid. And look at the size of this. This means that you can put this and bring this on your holidays. And I can tell you this right now, the best picture and the best little video that we have from our honeymoon, myself and my wife, was taken by a friend who brought a drone. And genuinely, it's brilliant. What I have is incredible. The best picture from Ellie and myself's wedding that we have was taken from a drone as well, from a friend who brought it, a friend called Mark Thatcher. Genuinely is brilliant. Kieran, our director, he brought his drone as well. He had the second best picture because Mark's one was better. He doesn't like me for that very much, but have a look at this price, $179.99. Now, if you look at that, the usual price is $329.99. Already we've heard from Richard telling us that the features, some of the features on this are features you would expect from a drone around £1,000. He's going to tell us all of that. Now, please, here's what we're going to do. I'm here to tell you about the prices and talk you through everything. Richard's here to show you how everything works, and I'm here to tell you about the phone number to call. You can see it right there, 03333 241 241. And when you do, quote that item number there, 046215. The operator will say thank you. You can give them $179.99, or indeed if you go online as well, you can do PayPal and you can split that in 3 payments as well. So it's entirely up to you. So don't worry if you think I really want a drone, but I don't have 180 quid right now. You don't have to. You can see that you can split that. We're going to talk you through all of it. We're going to talk you through how you fly it. You get 2 batteries with this. So we're going to find out from Richard why 2 batteries. Well, 2 batteries is always better than 1, of course. And of course, if you do want extra batteries, we have those for you as well. But let's find out from Richard exactly what this is all about. I'm going to sit down and enjoy it as much as you.
The best-selling drone we've ever brought to air, the biggest selling bundle we've ever produced, the best price matching it that we've ever brought it to TV. Let me tell you all about it. Now look, over the last 3 years here at ShopOnTV, we've become one of the biggest retailers of drones in this country. Tens of thousands of drones we love making, you love flying, but this drone is different. This is special, this is top of its field. Taking features you normally expect on drones, 800, 900, £1,000. And we're not talking about 1 or 2 of those features, we're talking about virtually every single one and more. Auto takeoff, auto landing, VR capability, our amazing live streaming HD camera direct to the screen of your phone. This drone is designed for you, but listen to this, this is special. We've added the features you never thought you could afford. 2 cameras on board in this drone. That's normally in drones 700 to 800 quid. You can now film 2 angles, 2 shots, 2 different ways at the same time into the drone that you can produce those those magical videos. It's in your GX Pro, built by us, exclusive to you. No other shop, no other retailer, nowhere else you can buy it, just here on ShopOnTV for ITV and STV customers. It's your drone, and then we change the lens. This isn't a normal lens, it's gesture controlled, recognizing your face, your features. Do a V sign, it takes a photo. Hand up, hand down, starts and stops a video. But listen to this. If you're a beginner, you've never flown before, Granddad wants to have a go, the GX Pro can track the palm of your hand. So you move your hand, the drone will follow you as you move, filming as it flies. Normally in drones, 800 to 900 quid. It is in your GX Pro, and then pièce de résistance. How we did it, no idea. But it's in our drone. We've added Follow Me. Normally worth over 1,000 quid. The drone will follow you, walking the dog, skiing, out with your friends and family. This drone is incredible, but what makes it special, what makes it different, and one step better from any other shop or retailer, out the box, 20 seconds, you can fly it. What makes this drone different is it's designed so beginner, intermediate or pro, you can fly out the box in 20 seconds, no skill, no learning, but you get every pro level feature. Look, let me talk you around it, tell you why it's brilliant and why this is the right drone for you, your friends, your family, Alan, and anyone who's always wanted to learn how to fly. Now, the first thing that makes it special is we are talking about a full-size drone. Full size, full power, full fun, full excitement, full magic, but it remains fully flexible. You can knock it, bash it, smash it, hit it, and this drone will bounce back and come back for more. In fact, we've got people that have got £1,000 drones at home that have bought the GX Pro, not for the kids, not for someone else, for them, because this is the drone they use for their close-up shots because they don't want a big £400 repair bill, and the GX Pro does it and bounces straight back off. But the real magic is here. That is your HD camera. Now, don't get me wrong, other drones have got HD cameras, but normally you're popping out a memory card, putting it in your laptop, PC, games console. You can't see what you're filming until you're filming it. What makes this different? Live streaming direct to the screen of your phone. Now, Alan, there's no in-app purchases, there's nothing to buy. What the drone sees live, you see live. You can Facebook it, video blog it, Instagram it, YouTube it, Zoom it to your friends and family in another country while the drone is still hovering mid-air. Look, if you're into your TikTok, you can have a video uploaded to TikTok gathering likes while the drone is still hovering mid-air. This thing isn't good, this is incredible, but let me explain. If this was a £600 drone in the shops right now, one angle, one direction, one shot that you could get from a fixed angled lens. This is different. We've added a £600 worth of electronic gimbal to this drone, and with one finger, one button, you can change the angle of the camera while the drone is hovering mid-air. So you can now have this 120 meters away, and you are going to catch in the air that bird flying out the tree. You're going to catch the kids coming out the garden and playing football in the park like they're playing in the Euro final. Over your friend's wedding venue, you get that magic shot normally costing tens or thousands of pounds. Or just the garden party, waving, saying hello to your friends and family. This drone isn't good, it is incredible. Pro-level features without having to pay a pro-level price. But the next part of this show is serious. This is the incredible bit. This is what makes this drone different, special, one step up. With a normal drone, to learn to fly, you have to spend years learning the control sticks, trying to stabilize it, get it. Maybe you've had a drone before, hit the ceiling, hit the floor. You couldn't control it. This drone is different, Alan. This is special. This is one step up from anything else and the biggest selling drone we've ever brought to air. Why? One finger, one button, 3, 2, 1. Boom! It does it for you. This is out of the box, 20 seconds, hovering like it's sitting on a piece of string. Now, Alan, let me bring it a bit lower so the cameras can see it. This drone is now flying. I'm not touching it. I'm not worrying about it. I'm not having to do anything, adjust it. This drone does it for me. Now, let me bring it forward, because what I want to do is to prove to you the stability. Prove to you what no other shop or retailer can do. I don't need the controller, because I can present to you with the drone hovering on its own, no touching it, no controlling it. Why? Altitude lock. It knows its height in the air. So the drone has control number 1, altitude lock. You don't have to adjust it, it does it for you. But what makes this drone special is it has angle lock. So even if you knock it into the wall, it rights itself back where it came. So it has an angle lock and a second camera underneath blocking the floor in shot. You can also lock your hand in shot. You can fly it like Harry Potter. So even if you're a beginner who's never flown a drone before, you can now fly this drone hands free. This thing is immense, it's incredible. But now we've got the stability, Alan, let's have a look at that camera. Because here at ShopOnTV, we use studio cameras that cost tens of thousands of pounds. I'm not being filmed by a £10,000 studio camera right now. I'm being filmed by your GX Pro, under 190 quid, V-Sign. 3, 2, 1, recognises me, photos in the memory book. Hand up starts a video, Alan. Hand down stops a video. This thing is immense. This is incredible. These are features you normally expect a gesture control lens on a £900 drone. But Alan, we're not talking one camera. Now I apologise to anyone out there who spent thousands on a drone to get 2 cameras on board. 1 click, 1 button, 2 camera drone. Now Alan, you're on camera number 1 right now, but I'm now on camera number 2. That's 2 shots in one from the same drone at the same time, but there's a vlogging shot top left, so that's 3 shots in one from the same drone. Now imagine the videos you're going to create, the social media, the memories that you can do with a drone that should be worth over 800 to 900 quid in a drone that you learn out the box in 20 seconds. This thing is immense. This is incredible. You've got a drone that you can use indoor, outdoor, day or night, but now it's going to get serious. When you get to a pro level drone, Alan, you want to fly it from your mobile phone, not the controller. You want to fly it just from the phone. Watch this. Controller off. With the GX Pro, you can fly purely from your mobile phone. Now, the wire is just so I can show it to you live in the studio. That's how we give you the picture on your TV screen. So yours is wireless, no wires needed. Now, as I touch the screen, 2 control sticks appear. We are now flying the drone from the mobile phone. Over 120 meters away, indoor, outdoor, day or night. Then, Alan, lock it onto me. A follow me drone. Wherever I walk, wherever I go. This is normally in drones over 1,000 quid. It's in your GX Pro and it gets better. We didn't just want the easiest to fly drone. We didn't just want the most stable drone. We wanted a drone that was the most practical too. Folds up, fits in your pocket, take it with you everywhere you go. Now, if you buy a pro level drone, 800-900 quid, it takes 2-3 minutes to set it up, get it ready, you miss the shot. You miss the magic. You miss the actual thing you wanted to film. Out of the box, 20 seconds, ready to go, folds up, fits in your pocket, take it with you everywhere you go. To give you an idea, that's the size of your GX Pro. That's the size of my phone. Phone, drone, drone, phone, that you take with you everywhere. And no license needed, no registration, no fee. We built the drone to the new Class Drone Zero toy category, confirmed by the CAA. This drone, out the box, 20 seconds, you can fly. But tonight, this is where it's special. This morning, we have done a deal for you. Out of stock for the last month and a half. We've had to beg, borrow and steal to get it back in. I'm hearing in my ear you're going crazy, absolutely crazy for it right now, and why? The normal price of the GX Pro, when we first launched it, was 250 quid drone alone. No extras, no extra bits, 250 quid. And you know when we launched it, we didn't sell 1 or 2 of them, 10 or 20 of them, 100 or 1,000. Tens of thousands of GX Pros at that price, sold, done, 5-star reviews everywhere. Tonight we've done something different. Number 1, this is the upgraded GX Pro, the new RDM upgrade. Extra speed, extra stability, extra control. But tonight, our gift to you, we're throwing in an extra battery for nothing. Nish, nil, zero, free. You're going to get double the flight time, double the fun, double the excitement, double the magic, double the way you can film and fly. And we have given you that as our gift. Thank you for watching ShopOnTV and supporting us. Thank you for coming on and watching our Freeview Channel 89. We have given you an extra battery for nothing. Your chance to get double the flight time. And then we've thrown in the storage case. Normally worth 40 quid. You would not buy a mobile phone without putting a screen protector on the front or a case on the back. This is your protection. Foam lined, space for drone, controller, battery 1, battery 2 we're going to give you for free. This is the ultimate set, the ultimate collection. Look, your way to get started in drone flying, your way to become a pro in drone flying. 3 levels of drone in one, beginner, intermediate or pro. Every pro feature you've always wanted. Auto takeoff, auto landing. That follow me normally over 1,000 quid in your GX Pro. But hand on heart, what makes for me this special, whoever you give it to, whoever you gift it for, whoever it's going to be, and maybe it's just you, you've decided you wanted it. Whoever gets it, out the box, 20 seconds, you can fly. The ultimate set, the ultimate drone, your chance, big summer smiles, filming magic moments, and delivered to you before next weekend. Your chance, your time, the ultimate, the brilliant, the GX Pro.
All of that, I cannot even begin to repeat the features that Richard has told us about. Some of the important ones that I remember: 2 cameras, but yet he got 3 shots out of it. There was 3 picture-in-pictures just there. Gesture control, follow me. So he had it and he walked around and it followed him. Flips, did you do a flip, Richard?
Not on this one.
He hasn't done a flip on this one, but what you saw there as well is the hand control, taking a picture with the gesture control, all of those things, and then you think for £179.99 is incredible value. Now, if you haven't got that right now, don't worry, £61.65 right now on your first of 3 payments if you go for that PayPal Pay in 3. It really is an incredible thing. Remember what I said to you earlier, that genuinely the best picture and the best video that we have from our honeymoon, we went to Mexico, myself and Ellie, is from a friend who brought a drone, and it was a drone that he had in a carry case just like this. The best pictures that we have from our wedding came from a drone as well, because it got everybody as well. Think about if you are going to do lots of social media and you love that. I'm thinking, because I like to do some TikTok things, that I could have that and I could be walking and it's following me and I can be talking to the camera on the drone while it's following me and pointing things out. Richard has also told us that this is for beginners. So you don't go out and buy a beginner's drone and start flying that and take you a while to do it, and then after a week go, I've quite outgrown that now, I want to do more things. And then you go and buy an intermediate one that could cost you £300-400 and grow out of that one really quickly and then have to get a pro drone. This does every single one of these. This grows with you. Not physically, of course, but you do understand what I'm talking about. So I think what Richard is handing us here tonight and showing us tonight is incredible. We're going to drill down as well in about 10 or 15 minutes when Richard and I sit here exactly why he has put these features on. Give us an email if you do want to ask us a question. The email is going to come right up there for you then. Have a question? It's going to come up ShopOnTV. You'll see it on the bottom anyway and just scribble that down. Maybe you've already emailed us before. Well, send us in another email. I think with the price of things these days and how everything has gone sky high and skyrocketing, well, what you're getting for the price of this here tonight, I genuinely think is absolutely brilliant, because it's not just something you're going to use for 5 minutes. This is something that you're going to use for years and years and years. Something fell, don't know what it was. The controller apparently, oh there it is, look. But you can control this from your phone and you don't have to. Richard, can I just ask you, you don't have to pay for the app?
No, there's no app fees, there's no in-app purchases, there's nothing to buy, there's no subscription. If you go and buy one of those high-end drones in the high street right now, you spend your £500, £600, £700, £800, and half the features are locked into a subscription. So you then have to pay every single month. We will never charge you a subscription. Everything is in there, included and ready to go.
Let's give you the details of that one, 046215. That's the item number. If you've never shopped with us here before on ShopOnTV, all you need to do is pick up the phone. The phone number's right there for you, and then tell the operator 046215. Go to our website as well. We'll show you our website as well tonight, exactly what to do. All of the things on the show tonight come straight up in front of you, and then you can click and you can buy directly from the website. On that website, you can do the PayPal Pay in 3 as well. Very easy to fill in and get your decision on that one, and have a look at everything you're getting. You can buy the extra batteries, you can see the price of them, but there it is, the RDM GX Pro, $179.99. Richard even has videos on the website on how to fly it. He gives you tutorials on this as well. It really is a very, very comprehensive drone. By the way, can I just say to you, every time you fly, just keep an eye and make sure you know the drone code as well. We will be showing you that as we go through the night as well. There's a few things just to be kind of mindful of, but this one again, Richard will tell you about the weight of it and why you don't have to have licenses and stuff like that. I really want to get into that when we sit down, because genuinely, I'm like you at home, I have loads of questions, but one thing I know for sure, when I own one of these, I didn't know I wanted one until Richard started doing this. I want to have fun, and fun I'm going to have with my drone, that's for sure, especially now that this great weather is in. Be filming the kids in the back garden, whatever, it's going to be just terrific. Let's go back, Richard, show some more.
Thank you. I'm hearing in my ear, wow, wow, wow. Thank you so much for making this one of the biggest shows back I've done. I've been away on holiday. I've come back and it's gone crazy tonight. Now, it took us a month and a half to get this drone back in stock. I've got so many of you in baskets right now. Please check it out because this drone is incredible. By the way, it will go into the post on Monday morning, delivered to you before next weekend. The sun's out, you can film and fly. Look, let me talk you around it, tell you why it's brilliant. This is a drone that has everything. When you've been into the big electronic retailers, you looked at a drone, you've thought about it, you wanted one, you thought, oh, it's a bit... This has everything. Auto takeoff, auto landing, VR capability, our amazing live streaming camera direct to the screen of your phone. There's no in-app purchases, nothing to buy. This thing is incredible. But what makes it special, what makes this drone different, what puts it well above any other shop or retailer is we've added features you never thought you could afford in there as well. 2 cameras on board in this drone, that's normally 700 to 800 quid. So it's going to be able to film 2 angles, 2 shots while you're flying, while you're filming pro level features without you needing a pro level price and without you needing to be a pro to learn how to fly it. That's the difference. The follow me, normally over 1,000 quid, walking the dog, skiing, out with your friends and family, those magic shots without even touching a controller, the drone is going to follow you. Look, let me talk you around it. Let me tell you why it's brilliant and why this is the right drone for you, your friends, your family, and anyone who's ever wanted to learn how to fly with a drone. My word, there's more of you putting in the bar. Please check it out. Make sure it's yours. This drone is incredible and the price, unbelievable. Now we're talking about a full-size drone here. Now full size, full power, full fun, full excitement, full magic, and fully flexible. So bash it, smash it, knock it, hit it. The GX Pro is designed to literally come back for more time and time again. We've got people that have got £1,000 drones at home. They love it. They use it for their pro level footage. But this drone they use for their close-up shots because you can get close up with an HD camera live filming. This drone is incredible. Now let me explain that camera. If you were to go and buy an £800, £600 to £800 drone in the shops tonight, you'd be talking about one angle, one shot, and one direction from that lens. They will normally always have a fixed angle lens, no other way to film. We've done something different because this is live streaming to the screen of your phone. No in-app purchases, nothing to buy. What the drone sees live, you are going to see live. Now let me just let you know that wire that you see coming out of my phone, you don't need it. That's just so we can show you that footage live on your screen. So live streaming direct to your phone, but not with a fixed angle camera like you'd have in a normal shop or retailer. We've added an electronic gimbal. Now they're normally worth 500 or 600 quid on top of a £600 drone. Now one button on the controller, you can actually change the angle of the lens while you're flying over 120 meters away. If that bird flies out the tree, you can catch that magic moment. Over your friend's wedding venue, maybe it's the kids. They come out, you can now film them like the Euro finals. Maybe the kids will actually win. That would have been a good thing for us. Then you could use it in the garden party. So the kids can actually film. You can film friends, memories, making those memories. A pro level way of filming, but you don't need to be a pro to fly this drone. Now this is the serious bit. This is the clever bit. This is why it's the biggest selling drone we've ever brought to British TV. That's why it did the biggest ITV show we've ever done. Let me tell you, with a traditional drone, those control sticks are what's difficult. You're having to learn how to control them. It's like learning clutch control on a car, trying to stabilize it and use it. But what makes this drone different, what makes this drone special, one finger, one button, boom! You've just learned to fly. That's out of the box in 20 seconds. I'm not going to use the controller. That is the most stable, easiest to fly drone. Like it's hanging on a piece of string. It's unbelievable. Now let me bring it a little lower. I don't have to touch it. I don't have to do anything. That is stunning. That's like a GPS level of stability if you were outside, but this is inside. Perfectly stable. But look, let me now bring it forward. I want to show you this drone and prove to you something that no other shop or retailer can do. Controller on the floor. I'm not touching it. I'm doing that. This is out the box in 20 seconds. If you're a beginner, one finger, you've done it. Why? Altitude lock, Alan. The drone knows its height in the air. Even if the wind knocks it, it remembers its height. Wow, wow. You're putting in your baskets. You're loving this. Now, let me tell you, if you knock the angle of this drone, it remembers the angle and rights itself. So if you're knocking into a wall, the drone corrects itself. But there's a second camera underneath locking the floor in shot. That's why you get that perfectly stable. Let me bring it over here and I'll show you. That's why you get that perfectly stable drone, the camera facing down, locking it, or locking onto my hand like Harry Potter. Now, you can get other wizards as well, so you don't have to just be Harry Potter. You can fly it from the palm of your hand. This drone isn't good, this is incredible. It's not even incredible, it's a phenomenal bit of kit that even Grandad Mick, Grandma Sharon, you can literally fly it from the palm of your hand. But now, let's get the camera out. Because we saw the camera before, let's see what this drone can film. Now, studio cameras, tens of thousands of pounds. I'm not being filmed by a studio camera right now. I'm being filmed by the GX Pro, exclusive to ShopOnTV. No other shop, no other retailer. V sign recognises my gesture. So if I do a V, recognise it. 3, 2, 1, boom, straight into the photo book on my phone. You don't have to worry about a memory card, it's in there. Hand up starts the video, hand down stops the video. This is normally 800 quid in a drone, a gesture control lens. We built it into the GX Pro, but Alan, not one camera. Now we've got a friend, we all know him. His name is Chaz. Chaz bought a drone about 3 years ago. He spent over 1,000 quid on it and cried when he saw our original GX Pro. Because you're on camera number 1, I'm on camera number 2. That's 2 cameras on board at the same time filming. A vlogging shot coming out of my mobile phone, shot number 3. 3 shots in one at the same time from the same drone. This isn't good, this isn't great, this is physically incredible. This is a drone that you can fly out of the box in 20 seconds, Alan. Beginner, intermediate, or pro. It films your movies, films your memories. It is honestly incredible, but it gets better. Because when we bring a drone here at ShopOnTV, we want to build the next level. Not a beginner's drone that you learn maybe costs 100 quid, you learn it, you love it, a week later you go back to the shop and go, I love that beginner's drone, I want to buy an intermediate drone. And they go, ha-ha, cha-ching, 400 quid, you take it home, you love it. And you know what, you do love it. And then 2 weeks later you come back and go, no, I want a pro drone. Cha-ching, 800 quid. This has all 3 built into one drone. You're a beginner, you can use it. You're an intermediate, you're going to love it. You're a pro, you are going to absolutely go crazy for it. And so we've added all the pro features too. Now, when you're a pro, you don't want to fly it from a controller, you want to fly it from your phone. Controller off. I'm now flying the GX Pro from the screen of my mobile phone. Now remember, the wire is just so we can show you the footage live in the studio. This is a wireless system. The second my fingers touch the screen, 2 control sticks, they look like a googly eyes. I'm now flying the drone live from my mobile phone, Alan. This could be over 120 meters in the air, 120 meters in front of you and back, and then it gets better, because with this drone, I can now lock onto me. And everywhere I walk, everywhere I follow me, normally over 1,000 quid in a drone, it's in our GX Pro. It gets better still. So not only those pro features, oh my word, check out your baskets. We will deliver it from Monday morning, post out, you will have it before next weekend. Now what makes this drone special, it's also out of the box, ready to fly in 20 seconds. Now if you go and buy a pro drone, Alan, that can take you maybe 2 to 3 minutes to get it ready, to get it set up. Do you know what 2 to 3 minutes means? You missed every shot that you actually wanted. This doesn't do it. Out of the box, ready to go. Folds up, fits in your pocket, take it with you everywhere you go. That's the size of your GX Pro. That's the size of your phone. Phone, drone, drone, phone. Take this with you everywhere you go. Now remember, no license, no registration, no fee needed. We'll explain it a bit more later. Out of the box, 20 seconds, beginner, intermediate, or pro, you can fly it. But today, it is the deal that has made this special. Now let me explain. When we first launched the GX Pro, when it first launched a previous shopping channel, 250 quid drone alone. On its own, no extras. Did it do well? Yeah. Did it become the biggest selling toy we'd ever brought to air? Yeah. Did it become the biggest selling ITV show we'd ever shown? Yeah, 250 quid. Not 1 or 2 of them sold, 10 or 20, 100, 1,000, tens of thousands of GX Pro. Tonight, we've done something special. At under 180 quid, you're not just getting the drone, you're also getting an extra battery for nothing, niche, nil, zero, free. We're giving you double the flight time, double the fun, double the excitement, double the magic on us. Our gift to you to say, look, thank you for supporting ShopOnTV, for joining our magic world, watching us every single night. Thank you. Thank you for joining Freeview 89. When we have shows where we couldn't fit everything on our nighttime shows, you can watch it during the day. Thank you. We're going to give you an extra battery, double the flight time, double the fun. It's in your bundle, and it gets better. Because, Alan, we're also throwing in the storage case. You wouldn't buy a mobile phone, would you, without putting a protector on the front or a case on the back? It's the same with a drone. Normally worth 40 quid, we are giving it to you in the bundle. Foam lined, space for the drone, controller, battery 1. The second battery in the back we're going to give you for free. Every pro feature you've always wanted in your bundle. Auto takeoff, auto landing, VR capability, and then the features you never thought you could afford. The 2 cameras on board, normally 800 quid, in your GX Pro. No other shop, no other retailer, ITV STV, it's exclusive to you. Nowhere else. The Follow Me, normally 1,000 quid, in your drone. But what makes me proud, what makes me smile, when I walk in the street and people stop me and they go, I bought that drone, and you can fly it. We could fly it out of the box, ready to go in 20 seconds. Whoever it's for, whoever you gift it to, whoever's going to get this drone, they can fly it. Why do you think we have the 5-star reviews? Because they can fly it. Why do you think people send in the videos of what they filmed? Because they can do it. Your chance, your time, the way to get filming, flying, having fun. You've watched it tonight, you will be flying it by Saturday. Check it out. This drone is brilliant, the amazing GX Pro.
If you do want to say hi to us or ask a question, please do email us in. You know the address that we put this in the studio at shopontv.co.uk. Matthew Bedford from Peterborough has emailed in and has contacted the show. He owns Pizzanini, which is a business I used to own. Matthew, nice to know that you're watching. He said we're keeping him company while he makes the fresh dough. So send us in some emails if you have that. But listen, I just want to say something to you. Whilst Richard was saying all that, I was thinking about the value of this. Phones these days cost us in excess of £1,000 sometimes. And it's a lot of money, and we kind of talk about what they can do for us and some of the features they have. But when you actually take into consideration what that drone can do at $179.99, and don't worry if you haven't got all of that tonight or you're budgeting, you can do this and pay on 3, of course, Spirit Right Down 3 on PayPal, and that's £61.65 that you'll pay now and then next month and the month after as well. But here's the thing about it. Think about the fun you're going to have. Think about the videos you're going to capture. Think about the memories that you're going to have. But mostly let's think about that fun, because watching Richard fly that was incredible. He's flying it indoors, which shows you how good it is, because also we can fly this outdoors, so you're not restricted in any way, shape or form. Remember what Richard said. It's a beginner, an intermediate, and it is a pro drone. It takes off itself, it lands itself, it follows you, it has 2 cameras. You can use all of that for your social media, because everybody's going crazy now about your TikToks and your Instagrams and stuff like that. You can tell I'm not massive on them because I can't even say their names properly. But if you want yours, okay, if you have this in allocation right now, please do me a favor. Take it out of your allocations because you want to buy it. Press that button to pay for it. Check out the baskets and have it as yours, because it really is taking off right now. Pardon the pun, it's taken off. 6 weeks. It's been a little bit over 6 weeks since Richard was here with it. It was before Father's Day, and Richard completely sold out. We did genuinely have the stock that we thought would bring him through to September, but no such thing, because it's such good value and it's such a great drone with all of those incredible features. It sold out. Richard was happy, but then he was sad because he couldn't get some more, and it took us this long to get it in. Now, this is my first night tonight as presenting the show. Normally, I'm doing what Richard does. I'm normally out there doing, showing you about the roof fix, and we're going to talk about the Halo fan in a few minutes as well. But I'm just like you tonight. I'm learning about this, and I hope you're as in awe as I am. 046215, that is the item number. Pick up the phone, dial, or go on the website and do it. Chris has emailed in. He said he is in awe. He used the word. Oh, there it is. Awesome bit of kit. Fly it out of the box in 20 seconds. Price was great for all of the attributes that this drone has. But seriously, think about everything that Richard done. Now, I know that Richard showed you these things really quickly, but you just think for a moment how each of those features is going to make it more fun for you, how it's going to make it more amazing for you. Let's have a look at another one here. What's next? First time user, and it's great. Works straight out of the box and easy to use. Richard is even giving you an extra battery now, and if you don't think that it's an extra battery, well, think about it for a second. He's given you one, there's a space for it, but then not only then has he filled that space with one of the batteries, he's given you another one as well. Julie has written, well, shall I read all of this? Wow, cool bit of kit. Came quick. Wow, there you go. She's talking about the drone, I hope. Looks great, and I really am impressed at how easy I have found it to fly. In the past, I've struggled with drones, and I've always found them really unsteady and hard to keep from crashing, but this one has been... Anyway, you can get the idea of that one. My glasses don't quite fit that well. The fact that it is that she put such a long review about that, and I love that, and thank you, Julie, so much for that. One of the things here for me about this, right, and one of the so many things that this does so good, I was massively, and I mean massively impressed when it locked. So Richard, can I ask you a quick question? So when I'm flying it, because one thing I would worry about is if I dropped the controller, that it would just go off flying. The minute you stop it, it stabilizes.
It is. The drone has got an altitude height, so an altitude lock. So wherever it is, when you let go of the controller, when you take your fingers off the controller, it will stay 100% where it was. So if you let go of the controller, if you're worried, it will stop dead. By the way, when you're moving it left and right, I'm going to show you the speeds you can do in a second. Speed number 1, speed number 2, the 3, which is a pro level speed. When you let go of the controller, there's like a brake. It stops dead, and that was the problem with drones of the past. When you've had a drone hit the ceiling, hit the floor, went all over the place, you couldn't control it. When you let go of that control stick, the drone stops dead. So you've got that pure stability, that pure control. It is the ultimate drone for learning as a beginner. It's the ultimate drone for getting involved as an intermediate. It's the perfect drone for getting involved flying as a pro without paying a pro level price. Features you'd expect on drones, 700, 800, 900 quid in your GX Pro. Let me explain that. It's yours. We don't sell this to any other shop, any other retailer. You don't walk into the high street and find the GX Pro there. This is built exclusively for ITV, STV through ShopOnTV and our Freeview Channel 89. No other shop, no other retailer, every pro feature, and my word, check it out. Make sure it's yours. If you want to film a memory next Saturday, check it out, get it, we'll deliver it to you. If you want to start to learn to fly next Saturday, this drone will be in your hand. Out the box, 20 seconds, ready to go. Alan, even the batteries are pre-charged. Pre-charged, ready to go. You don't have to do anything. Do you know the controller? You've gone to buy controllers for years for remote control toys. Do you know what you have to do? You have to open them up, put back. None. No batteries. That's charged by the USB cable as well. So whether it's the batteries, the drone, the controller, no batteries needed to buy extra, nothing. Ready to go, out the box, pre-charged, 20 seconds, gift or present, you can fly it instantly.
That is a serious bit of kit. And you know something, that man there, and I mean this, that man over there, I've known him a long time, and I have the utmost respect for him as a colleague and friend. He has been in the industry that he's in for donkey's years, and the fact that he has created this for us, for you, is incredible because he knows what people want. He knows what's important in a drone. He knows what to put in, and he knows what he must put in. What everybody else doesn't do, he's putting it in. So you have all of those brilliant features. So if you really want one, don't sit there, put it in your basket and leave it there thinking, check it out straight away. Just get it out of your basket, get it bought and get it home to you. He's going to get it sent out to you on Monday. It might even come sooner than Saturday, who knows. My most impressive feature of that, and there is a lot of them, and this just barely gets to the top, is when it was hovering and Richard pushed it down, bam, straight back up to that altitude. That is unbelievable. Imagine this, you're flying this out of the box, you've seen the reviews that we had, you're flying it up and you're getting it up to the height you want, you're seeing exactly what the drone is seeing because it's on your phone, so you're not thinking, am I cutting somebody's head off, is the box going to fall off, is it going to go, you're not thinking, is it, thank you Richard, you're not thinking, am I missing some of the shot? You're not thinking, are you missing some of the shot? You're not thinking, is everybody in? Is everybody in shot? If you have a wedding party or something, because you can see what it sees. But imagine on your phone, imagine getting this up high, up into the sky, and you get this to the exact position that you want, okay? Getting that perfect picture that you want. You can see it on your phone and go, that's exactly what I want. Okay, everybody in position? Okay, brilliant. I can put that down. That's locked in position. That's not going anywhere. So that preferred picture, that preferred video angle that we have with the gimbal that he showed you, but by the way, it doesn't just go from there to there, it steps. So you can step it down. I think there's probably 7 or 8 little different steps that you can have to get those different angles. You then can have that sitting there and you can do hands-free, all of those gestures, things that you want to do, talking to camera, showing things, making those awesome, awesome videos. Please, And I know that we always say this on Shopping TV, check out your baskets, and you think that we might be getting, you know, just saying it, just check out, check out, check out, but it is important, I promise you. 61.65, split it in 3 if you want with the PayPal. Pay in 3. If you want to pay it outright, it's $179.99. There's your item number. If you go onto the website, it's there. You can just click, put it in your basket, and you can buy that as well. Now, this is an important thing for you, okay? There's not huge amounts of rules and regulations that you have to abide by, but when you are flying your drone, there is a drone code, and here's Paul to tell you a little bit about the drone code.
The UK Drone Code is published by the Civil Aviation Authority to assist drone users. Here are a few pointers to clear up any confusion and help you fly safely. Be drone safe. Always keep your drone in sight. This allows you to see and avoid other things while flying. Staying below 400 feet helps reduce the likelihood of a conflict with manned aircraft. Be drone aware. Every time you fly your drone, you must follow the manufacturer's instructions. If you do this, it will help you to keep your drone and the people around you safe. Be drone legal. When using your drone, legal responsibility lies with you. You are responsible for each flight. Stay well away from aircraft, airports and airfields, as it is a criminal offence to endanger the safety of an aircraft with your drone. Remember, don't fly near airports or airfields. Remember to stay below 400 feet. Observe your drone at all times. Never fly near aircraft. Enjoy responsibly. For further information, please visit www.dronesafe.uk. We hope you find this useful and, importantly, that you enjoy endless hours of fun with your drone.
So they're just a few little rules for you to adhere to. Again, none of them are things that you would probably do anyway. I think common sense tells you that you're not going to do a lot of that stuff. But just think about it. If you have an open space around your house, if you have, you know, playing fields or something like that, if you have, you know, a new puppy that's out running around, you can follow the puppy with your drone and make videos to send to your family, things like this. What about sending the drone forward, dropping it down and have the doggy running towards it, and you get those beautiful shots. The kids, when they're out playing, if you've got your son or your daughter out playing a game of football or something like that, I'm guaranteed to knock more things over tonight. If you're going on a hike or something like that, let's say, for instance, if you go, Ellie, my wife, went to the top of Mount Snowdon recently, and she showed us of some pictures she took on her phone. But if you're up somewhere high and you've got your phone, you're nervous, you're scared that you don't drop it, aren't you? But imagine having it and being able to get, if you're on the top of a big hill or a mountain, and sending that drone out that way, so you're getting the aspect of that huge hill or that mountain you're on, and then bring the drone towards you. That is unbelievable. By the way, just to say to you as well, if you are more advanced on drones and you do think, well, actually I want a little step up because I want the GPS included, we do have the GPS one as well on the website. Check that out. I will ask Richard a little bit about the GPS one a bit later. Talking about asking Richard things, send us in to any emails that you want as well. If you have any questions, studio@shopontv.co.uk. We will read yours out. We might sometimes, as we have to do, edit some of your emails because some of the words in there can be, well, you know what I'm saying, even though it is this time in the morning. So look, the thing about this is, right, is that if you are going on holidays, you are going away for a weekend, you do want to go and bring a drone with you, this is all you're bringing. It even has a carry handle on it. It really is super easy to pop into your luggage, into your bag, into the boot of the car, in on the back seat. So when you go places, you have this to make those memories. But remember, when you're making those memories, because I don't think it's a lot of fun taking out a camera and doing that, but I think having a drone to get those videos, that's a lot of fun. Now listen to these things that Richard is going to tell you. And I know he flies through them for you because we're live on TV, but just take each of these things that he does. There's probably 10, 15 features on this that you just won't believe that are in a drone that is less than 180 pounds. Just that, and you can split that into 3 as well, £61.65 if you want with PayPal. But let's get the man who knows all about it, the man who designed this for you. Tell us a bit more.
Thank you so much. What an incredible show. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for getting so involved in this show. It's time to check it out. But look, let me tell you, I've told you a load of features, but I'm going to be a bit slower this time. I'm going to go through stuff, but I want to tell you some things that I've not even mentioned before. We've got on here VR capability. Now, what does that mean? Well, look, let's just come, just before I fly, let's come to the app, let's come to the screen. So if we bring that up, we've got so many features on this drone. So if I bring this up at the top, you will see you've got a whole load of stuff up there that gives you extras, if we can bring that stream up. Now what happens is with this drone, when I press this button for VR capability, it splits the screen into two. So
wow.
now, if you've got VR goggles, those Google Cardboards or those VR sets, you can now watch back in 3D what the drone's doing, or fly in what's called FPV, first person view, actually flying with your eyes in those goggles in the VR. So that's in there too. Now let me also show you, so if I now bring this up, I'm going to show you that we've also got on here a zoom, a 50 times digital zoom, so you can zoom in and out and get full close-up shots as well while you're flying. But anyway, I thought I'd show you that. I wanted to show you some new stuff, so let's literally take this out and let's start to learn to fly. Now what makes our drone special? Number one, full-size drone. Full size, full power, full fun, full excitement, full magic, but it remains fully flexible. So it's designed to bash, knock, hit, smash, and come back flying for more. This is a drone that as a beginner you can knock and hit, but as a pro you can get close up to that wall, close up to that tree, close up to that building, and still get the perfect shot without a £400 repair bill. By the way, about 2 years ago I saw someone who bought a very famous drone, probably spent over £1,000. It begins with a D, ends in an I, and there's a J somewhere in the middle, straight into a tree in the park. That drone probably cost £800 to repair. This allows you to do it, but let's have a look at the camera. That is the camera, the HD camera. Now with a normal drone, you're popping out a memory card, putting in a laptop, PC, games console. You don't see what you're filming while you're flying, so you get home and no one's got any heads, or you chopped everyone's feet off while you were filming. Not with this drone, because what makes it special, this drone live streams to your phone. Now the wire is just so we can show it to you live in the studio. There's no wire on your system, there's no in-app purchases, nothing to buy, works on any iPhone 5 upwards, any Android phone with Jelly Bean. All you need to do is whatever phone you have, turn off your mobile data. So literally while you're flying it, your mobile phone can't ring, because you should not fly a drone if your phone can ring while you're flying. What the drone sees live, you see live, Alan. So now you can Facebook it, video blog it, Instagram it, YouTube it, Zoom it to your friends and family. This is making movies, memories, that 50 times digital zoom built in. You are ready to go. But what makes this drone different? If this was a £500 or £600 drone in the shops now, you'd have one angle, one shot, one direction. Live from your drone, one angle. But this drone has an electronic gimbal built in. Now on the controller, this can be 120 meters away while the drone is flying. Press one button on the controller and it changes the angle of the camera. So if a bird flies out the tree, you can catch that magic moment. If you're flying over your friend's wedding venue, you can get that shot that they were quoted over £1,000 to do. You can do it. Kids in the park, your kids are playing football, you can film them like the Euro finals, and maybe they'll actually win for once. Or you can film your friends and family at the garden party. This drone allows you to do it. Pro level features without you needing, Alan, to be a pro to learn how to fly. But look, let me show you this. This is what makes this drone special. If we come out big, what I want to tell you is, you've bought a drone in the past. You tried to control it. You tried to stabilize it. That drone went all over the place, hit the ceiling, hit the floor, up and down, everywhere. And you thought it was you. You thought you couldn't fly a drone. It wasn't you. It was the drone. This is different, totally different, and I'll tell you why. With a normal drone, you have to learn control sticks. You're trying to stabilize it while the drone is hovering mid-air. With this drone, one finger, one button, 3, 2, 1. Boom! You've just learned to fly. That's out the box in 20 seconds. No hands on the controller, hovering like it's sitting on a piece of string. The most stable, the easiest to fly drone. Look, let me bring it down so our cameraman, the cameras don't have to like zoom right up. I am not touching it. I am not controlling it. I'm not pressing the keys or the buttons. Out the box, 20 seconds, you can fly. Knocks in the wind, altitude lock. That means you're not having to stabilize it. The most stabilizing drone I've ever known. So if you knock it, auto corrects itself. If you knock the angle, Alan, it remembers which angle it was before it knocked. So it literally rights itself. Then it gets even cooler. Now, why is this more stable than any other drone you've seen in the shop? Why is this drone different? Why? There's a second camera, it's called optical flow, looking at the floor. Taking a photo of the floor and holding that photo in shot. but it can then lock my hand in shot and I can take the drone for a walk. Now this could be Grandad who's never flown a drone before. This could be Grandma wanting to have a go. This could be someone who's tried a drone 100 times, never been able to do it, can now fly a drone out of the box in 20 seconds from the palm of their hand. But now we've looked at the stability, Alan, let's look at the camera. Because here on ShopOnTV, we use studio cameras that cost tens of thousands of quid. But I'm not using a £10,000 studio camera right now. I'm using GX Pro Cam. Now this is live, I don't even need the controller. So if I want to take the controller away, get rid of it. V sign, recognises my gesture. 3, 2, 1, boom, that memory is already now recorded into my phone, Alan. Hands up starts the video, it recognises my hand, the video starts. Hand up, hand down, locks that video into the memory. No hands, by the way, on the controller, the drone is doing it for me. But now, let's have a look at the camera. Not one camera, 2 cameras on board. So with a little click of the button, you're on camera number 1, Alan. I can now be on camera number 2. That's 2 shots in one from the same drone at the same time, and a blogging shot from my mobile phone top left, camera number 3. 3 shots in one, recorded into the memory. That's right into your photo book on your phone, so you're not going to lose it. You don't have to worry about a memory card. It's ready to go. Indoor and outdoor, day or night, and it works. But let me look at the stability. Let me show you this. This is important. So let's come back to me. You're a beginner. Speed number 1 is up the stairs, round the banisters, learning how to fly. So nice and steady. By the way, remember I talked about that brake, proportional control. When I let go, the drone stops dead. When I let go, the drone stops dead. That's the stability in this drone. So speed number 1, ready to go, you're learning how to fly. Do you know what you do to go to an intermediate drone? 1 button. It doubles that speed. So now, Alan, we're an intermediate drone. This is now going higher in the trees, swooping under those park benches. You haven't had to buy a new drone. You haven't had to upgrade the camera. It was 1 click, 1 button, and you've upgraded it. No subscription model, no going back to the shop to buy a new drone. In the same drone, you learn out of the box in 20 seconds. And then, click it again. Speed number 3, pro level flying, up to 25 miles an hour, football pitch distance in 12.5 seconds. In the same drone, you learn out of the box in 20 seconds. You want to land it? No complicated stuff. Biggest problem with drones is trying to land nice and safe, making sure you don't damage it. Do you know how you land the GX Pro? You press the button that says land. That is it. Now it's on the floor, let me explain. The drone, the controller, you get it out of the box, it's ready to go. The battery's pre-charged, you don't have to do anything. Turn the drone on, turn the controller on, app download, done. Ready to go. Live streaming, 1 finger, 1 button, ready to go. Now remember, we've also got the GPS drone on the show, so go to our website. If you want the GPS, we can show you. This is incredible. The most stable, easiest to fly drone we've ever created. You've got a drone that has a beginner, pro, intermediate, ready to go, but watch. Controller off. You can fly this drone, Alan, just from the screen of your mobile phone. Now the wire is just so we can show it to you live in the studio. You don't need the wire at all. When I touch the control sticks, 2 control sticks appear. I'm now flying from the screen of the mobile phone. There is, oh, look, there's Sam running in. He just put a chair there. Come and say hello to Sam. The drone you can take anywhere. He's our floor manager trying to hide behind the cameras at the back. You can use it indoor, outdoor, day or night. And then locks into me. Everywhere I walk, Alan, everywhere I go, this drone is going to follow me. Normally in drones over 1,000 quid, it's in your GX Pro. This thing is immense. Folds up, fits in your pocket, take it with you everywhere you go. The most stable, easiest to fly drone. The most controlled drone we've ever created. The best selling drone on British TV. The biggest selling ITV show we've ever done with it. Folds up, fits in your pocket, take it with you everywhere you go. That's the size of your GX Pro. That's the size of your phone, to give you an idea. Phone, drone, phone, take this with you everywhere you go. But no license needed, no registration, no fee, confirmed by the CAA. We've built it to the new Class Drone Zero toy category. This drone is out the box, ready to go. But tonight we've done something special. The normal price, 250 quid drone alone. That is a 250 quid drone where we didn't sell 1 or 2 at that price, 10 or 20 at that price, 100 or price comparison 1,000. Tens of thousands of GX Pro. Oh my word. This is one of the busiest shows we've ever done on this drone, and the drone has only just come back in stock after being sold out for a month and a half. If it's in your basket, check it out, make sure it's yours, and we will deliver it to you before next weekend. Today though, why do you want to check it out tonight? Why not tomorrow or the next day? Because you want the extra battery. We're doubling the flight time, doubling the fun, doubling the excitement, doubling the magic, doubling the things you can do. 2 batteries included in this bundle, our gift to you. So with this drone, we are giving you that extra battery for nothing, nish, nil, zero free. Now they're hearing in my ear, and I hope they don't mind me telling you this. We've bought in, after a month and a half of no stock, enough stock that is meant to last till September. September. A third of the stock that's meant to last from today till September is already gone on this show right now, the first show we brought it back on. So please, 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 be quick. We're going to give you that extra battery, and we're now going to throw in that storage case. So normally worth 40 quid, Alan. We are putting this in the bundle. So tonight, foam lined, space for the drone, controller, battery number 1, and the second battery in here too. You are getting the entire collection, the entire set. You're getting every pro level feature you've always wanted. Auto takeoff, auto landing, the VR, the double picture with VR Google cardboard glasses. You can use it in 3D. It's in your bundle. Then we've added the features you never thought you could afford. 2 cameras on board. If you want to go out and buy a drone for 700-800 quid to get 2 cameras, go and do it. Or you can get the GX Pro, it's in here. I'm hearing from my director, he did go out and buy one nearly 1,000 quid. The Follow Me, that is in your GX Pro, ready for you to learn. A pro level feature that you haven't had to pay pro money for in a drone that you don't have to be a pro to fly. It's incredible. But what makes me proud, what makes me happy, is when people stop me in the streets, when people come and tell me, I bought that drone off you. And I could do it. For the first time, I could fly and film and fly straight away. Out of the box, 20 seconds, you can do it. So whoever it's for, whether it's just for you, you're watching, it's not a gift. You're not going to buy it for someone. You want it to film next weekend, next month, next year. It's in your bundle. Look, big smiles, big fun, the whole summer in front of us, the kids breaking up, the memories you're going to make, all with your incredible, brilliant, a third of the stock that was meant to last till September, gone in the first show, it's back, GX Pro.
But seriously, what can I say about that? I mean, literally, I've been sat here in wondrous awe of this. And I think it's $179.99. You don't even have to give us all of that tonight. Just go onto the website and use the PayPal Pay in 3. So look, if you're brand new to us and you're sitting there and you think, I really want to get one of those, well, how do I do that? Well, pick up the phone, and I'm looking down there because I've got to read the phone number, which is not there right now. I don't know the phone number, but it'll come up in a second. 03333. 241 241. It will come up here in a few minutes, I promise you. There it is, it's there now. And then you just say to the operator, just say, I want 046215. That's the drone. They will confirm that it's the drone, and then you have that ordered, you pay for it. Richard will get the order through, and he will have it dispatched to you on Monday, and you'll get it within those few days. Now, that's the simple way to do it, but you can, of course, go to our website and you can order it through there as well. When you go to our website, it's really easy. And by the way, there's over 700,000 different items and over 300,000 books on there as well. So do go in and have a little look and peruse that. You will see this Halo fan that I'm going to talk about as well from Vibra. I'm going to tell you about that in a little while as well, because the heat is here now. You need fans. But if you want to get it, don't be one of those people who leaves it in the basket, wakes up tomorrow morning and goes, oh, I left it in my basket, I'll go and check it out now. Oh, sold out. Because it's like anything, if it's in your basket, it's not yours. It's not yours till you check it out, so please do that. And that's not me trying to force you into doing it. Now, we have got Bruce has sent this in. Come through, not from Bruce. Tony has ordered one, and he's going to look forward to it. He's going to take pictures and things of his 3 dogs, cool. Outdoor events as well. He's going to do. Quick one for you as well. So thank you for your email. Send us in some emails if you want.
Any questions you want, we will answer it live on air for you.
So to be the drone code we talked about, okay?
Yeah.
When you feel this, it's quite lightweight.
Yes, it is.
Okay, to stay underneath that threshold, but it's so stable.
It really is.
It's just incredible how
Look,
stable it is.
under 250 grams.
Yeah.
Now, the reason you don't need a license, registration or fee, and look, we know there are some people out there that will write in every show that we do and say, oh, you are telling them not the truth, you need to do this. No, 100%. The rules are, under British law, something called Cap 27A. Now, if you go into there, it's subsection 14, section 5, part 2. It confirms no license needed, no registration, no fee, built to the new Class Drone Zero toy category with this drone. Now, that is confirmed by the CAA. Now, the CAA weren't very clear when they first brought the rules in on their website, but if you now go back to their website, you will see in brackets, when it talks about drones, a bracket explaining why certain drones do not need that license, registration or fee. That's what's in your GX Pro.
Brilliant. Now, here's a question for you, because I was talking about going on holidays and doing things like that. We spoke earlier on. I asked you, what are the rules? Because a lot of people are traveling around Europe. What are the rules?
The rules in Europe are the same as the rules that we have here. We have matching comparison rules. So in Europe, it's exactly the same as here. No license, no registration, no fee. If you're going to other countries outside of Europe, please do check their rules, because it's what the country will allow as opposed to what the drone will allow. But in the UK and Europe, it's exactly the same. Cap 1789A, subsection 14, 5 part 2. I won't repeat it again, but that is where it tells you no license, no registration, and no fee needed. Now, there is one exception. So let me explain this. If you are using this drone to film for commercial purposes, so you buy it, maybe you're an estate agent, you want to film above the houses, maybe you're going to put something on the internet. No, you can put anything on the internet without a license for this drone, but not if you're going to charge for that footage.
Right.
If you're going to charge for the footage you filmed, you will need a license, registration fee. By the way, it's really cheap, but you do not need it if you're using this drone for personal use, and that's different to what you buy on the high street.
Right, loads of questions coming in. Gemma is feeding them into my ear at the moment. So somebody has said, battery life. Tell me a little bit about the battery life. Now, you're giving us 2 of them, of course.
It is. Now, this is brilliant. If you bought a remote control before, like maybe a remote control car, or even one of the traditional normal drones in the high street, you probably got 5 or 6 minutes of flight out of it, or driving a car. Up to 20 minutes of flight time per battery.
Per battery?
That means with
Wow.
the 2 batteries you're getting up to 40 minutes of flight time. That's with our second battery we're giving you for nothing, nil, zero free. But Alan, on the website, we have got a deal for extra batteries as well. Now, let me explain. You can buy 1 extra battery, it's 30 quid. But if you buy the 2 extra batteries, I think, is it, Gemma, 40 pounds? I'm just asking my producer for the 2.
He has to make sure, because it doesn't sound right, does it?
£35 for 1 or £50 for 2.
Wow.
If you buy those 2 extra batteries, you've got 4 batteries. 1 is charging, 1 is... You never have to stop flying.
Wow.
You'll always have 1 fully charged by the time the other one runs out, and you just keep cycling through them.
You can safely say you have a good hour's worth of flying.
Oh, honestly, it's incredible. So, brilliant battery, brilliant drone, every pro-level feature you've always wanted, no license, no registration, no fee, and beginner, intermediate, and pro built into the same drone. Look. You could go to the high street now and buy an intermediate drone, or a pro drone, or a beginner's drone. But you're going to learn from beginner to intermediate to pro. You're going to end up buying 3 different drones, and the shops are going to go cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. What we've done is different. We've put all 3 into one. So you get all the pro features from the beginning. You have no subscription. We're never going to charge you for anything. It's all in there. The app is free. There's no in-app purchases. All you've got to do is to add your phone. That's it. We don't provide you the phone. You add your own one. That's all you need with this drone. Ready to go, out the box, 20 seconds. That's why it's the biggest selling drone we've ever bought to British TV.
Right, another couple of questions have come in, and the questions actually I was going to ask you, but they've come in as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm out there, I'm flying this, and I'm having a great time, and the wind gets up.
Yeah.
What's happening?
This drone is incredible. Now, what its level of stability is. Now, we don't recommend you go and fly in a hurricane or anything like that.
Of course not.
If the trees are going, you're probably not going to fly it. But in a normal wind, in a normal conditions, you can fly this outside. A little bit of drizzle, you don't have to stop flying, carry on flying. If it's torrential rain, obviously bring it in. But this works outside, and I'll tell you why. What it's got is 6 gyro stability. Now, that means it's got control of all angles, not just the 4 blades, the top and the bottom. So what happens is the wind blows a drone, but these 2 blades, the motors, know it's not level. So they speed up and level it. So it's a self-leveling drone. If the wind knocks it, it levels it. If the wind knocks its angle, this one remembers the angle it was before. But The real magic is this second camera here. Now, here's the big difference to what's on the high street right now. To get that second camera, you're not going to be paying 600 or 700 quid. That's fine. You can pay 600 or 700 quid if you want, or you can buy the GX Pro for the price that we have it here, under £180. What that camera does is looks at the floor and locks a picture of the floor. It's called optical flow, and locks it in one place. So the drone knows not to go left and right because it's locked that photo in that picture, and it does it internally. So the drone is nice and stable. But then you bring your hand in and it will lock to your hand. So now you can move your hand left and right and the drone is going to follow you. It will track you. So if you've got someone in the family that's no good with control sticks, no good with you can fly it literally by tracking the palm of your hand. Alan, this is not a good drone. This is an incredible drone. Why the 5-star reviews? Because people love it. Why the biggest selling drone on British TV? Because you get so much for your money. It's incredible. It's a bit of kit that will get you started, get you to a pro level without spending a single penny more.
Yeah, I'm going to just say this to you folks at home. If this was something, and this is my genuine thoughts, and you know me from over the years, I'm always just completely straight with you, and I really am sitting here for you. I'm listening to Richard the same as you. I'm learning from Richard as well. If this was £400 or £500, I think with those features, it would be justified every day of the week.
Yep.
But maybe we might have to try and convince you a little bit to say, really, it is worth it. Get it. It's 500 quid, but it is worth it. But have a look at that price there. You can even split it into 3. I don't think we need to convince you on this. For $179.99 that has all of these features, that fits within all of the rules and the codes that you can use this properly. If you get the wind, it stabilizes itself, the hand gestures, and one of the big things for me as well, Richard showed us this. Richard, it lands itself, because one of the things and the problems I had in the past was landing it, and you bring it down too fast, crash.
Yep, I've not told the director we're going to do it, but I will literally take it off and land it for you now. Because all you need to do, let's just get the control. Let me make sure I'm. Yeah, we may get some shots of it. We'll tell you in a minute. Because I never warned him. He's not set the cameras up for this. There's a button on here with an arrow that goes up and down. That's it. You press that button, the drone will take off into the air. Now I'm going to lower it for. Oh, look at that! This is the best director in the business.
Wow,
right now.
You can feel the wind.
But then I press it again, and the drone auto lands.
You're kidding, it landed on the glass. How did it land on the glass?
Auto take off.
No, hang on. Yeah. How did it know the glass? Could it not see through that and think it was going to land on the floor?
What our drone has got, remember we talked about that second camera and the altitude lock. So as it sees the surface below it, it knows it literally will come to a stop.
That is genius, but you would have thought that it saw through the glass and thought that is genius. That is brilliant. Wow.
It's got everything you've always wanted in a drone that anyone can learn to fly. Now, genuinely, in my ear, I'm hearing how many of you have bought it. You're going to have it for next weekend. I'm hearing how many of you are putting in your baskets and are in the process of typing in your credit. Thank you so much. We have got a product that you're going to love. We've got a product that you're going to enjoy, and we've got a product that you will be able to fly or gift it to. Now, one of the questions always is the age.
Yeah.
Now, 14 years old, out the box, you can fly it on its own. But if you've got kids that are a little bit younger with adult supervision, they can do it too.
Cool. By the way, folks, can I just say this fan here from Vibra, the Halo, it's amazing. It has an internal light. I will tell you more about this later on, but check that out on the website now. And when you're doing that, please check out your baskets for the drone as well. Richard, okay, so we mentioned earlier on, and I am genuinely crazy interested to know, because you mentioned the GPS.
Okay.
Tell me about that.
Ultimate upgrade. This is like the
So is that it?
If I was allowed to be rude on this channel, this is the dog's bees. Genuinely. Now we're talking about the ultimate upgrade in a whole load of ways. Number one, we are talking about upgraded camera. So if we were using this is 1080p. This is full HD. If we went to the cinema 4 or 5 years ago, we were talking about films actually made using cameras like this. This is full 1080p, so you have that. But it's got GPS integration. Now, what does it mean? Look, do you have a car? The car has a sat-nav.
Yep.
Maybe it's in your phone or the car's got it built in, but the sat-nav uses satellites in the sky to tell you where the car is, where you want to get to, because you type in where you want it to go. The only difference with the sat-nav is you have to do the driving. With a drone, you don't have to do that. This is satellite control, beaming down, locking into this drone. The app, remember, is free. There's no in-app purchases, and you can bring up a map. It's a Google Earth map of where you are. You take your finger and press, I want to fly over that tree. Click it. You want to fly over that building? Trick it. Over the house. click it, and then it lands not close to you, not near you, it lands 2 meters in front of your feet. If it's running out of battery while you're flying it, do you know what? The GPS drone knows where it is and brings it back and lands 2 meters in front of your feet. You've got a drone that you can choose your flight path. You can control where you want it to fly. By the way, there's a button here called Surround. Now, if you've been looking at the YouTubes and the TikToks and the Facebooks, have you ever seen one of those videos where you see a flying shot with someone standing on the edge of a cliff or in the middle of a field, and it does a full 360 with the lens staying focused on them, whichever end? It's got that 360 in this drone. You have absolutely everything. The ultimate, the best. Now, that price, genuinely, we're talking about under 290 quid, I think. This thing is incredible. Now, if you went to the high street right now, this is, look, I'm not going to say this exactly because I haven't looked. I haven't looked at every single drone in the entire country, okay? But my understanding is you would pay 3 times more for a GPS drone for a third of the features than you get with your GX Pro GPS. You have everything in there. By the way, no subscription model. If you go and buy that very famous brand, the D, begins with a D, ends in an I, and got a J in the middle, and by the way, we sometimes have people that email us in because they're big fans of those drones saying, oh, you do need a license. You don't need a license, don't need a registration, don't need a fee, even for our GPS. Under 250 grams and built to the new Class Drone Zero toy category, you don't need the license, registration, or fee if you're not using the filming footage and charging someone for it. Their drone will need a subscription model. For half the features that you expect to get, you have to pay a subscription monthly to get those features. It's crazy. No subscription, no worries. Look, you get the GX Pro, the normal one. If you want to fly, you want to film, you want to make memories, make movies, you do it. If you're thinking of going to that hobbyist level, that next stage up, you want to create the best social media videos, the best GX Pro GPS.
Unbelievable. It really is. I love it. I love the price. I love the features. I love the way you demonstrate it. I think it's incredible. We are going to have a little look at the GPS one just there for you right now. I am going to tell you in a second as well more about the Vibra fan, and then Richard, we're going to go back to him and he's going to show some more brilliant demonstrations on how to fly the drone. He told us about a GPS, what it does. I love that it's got the lights on it too. I think that's cool, so when it's getting a little bit darker in the evening, those would show up beautifully. But have a look at the flying. The stability, the same. Everything the same, that GPS added to it. It's beautiful. Look, do you know what it looks like? It looks like you're looking at one of those movies, those futuristic movies where the police come flying in these things and you see it coming into shot. It just looks so futuristic and amazing. And look at that, even from your phone, I think it's brilliant. I'd be stuck as to which one to go for, quite frankly. I really would. But listen, as long as you get one for yourself, if you're not really that concerned about the GPS part, if you think, well, I would like to get, myself a drone, but you don't want to go too far on it, you say, that's really my good budget, well, get that one, okay, and the Pro one. But the GPS one is there for you as well. Pick up the phone, make sure you check it out as soon as possible. Lots of people have them in their baskets right now. Remember, they are not yours until you check out. You're technically, if you're going around the supermarket with a basket full of stuff, people could take stuff out of that because you don't own it. I know that doesn't happen, and if you did, you'd be, well, maybe you do for fun. But let's now just flip over for a little bit because the heat is here. 29 degrees it was today, 27 degrees when I left my house at 8:30 this evening. 27 degrees, 29 was the high today. It's here for the next week or 10 days at least, and then we'll go on. But even before this heat wave came in, the mugginess at night time really got me down. Sleeping is much harder, staying cool is more difficult. But I want to now add something else to this as well, because it's not just cooling you down, because now we're in the pollen season where people are getting sneezes and things like that because of pollen. We've got coughs, colds and sneezes which will be coming in the air as well. You've got germs and bacteria. This halo here from Vibra is going to deal with all of those things for you, because it is quite simply an incredible, and I mean an incredible looking unit as well. But let me tell you what it does. Now, first of all, I'm just going to tilt this back just to show you that you have got the range just here, which you tilt manually, okay? But it does more than that. So first of all of the features of this are all in here on the touch screen. So you can turn on, you can make it oscillate. By the way, the oscillation, you can see 30 on that. We can make it go to 60-degree oscillation, 90 or 120. That controls the distance that it actually goes across. We have 9 separate speeds on this as well, and this of course is a bladeless fan. So all of the air is forced out of here, so it's bladeless. Now we already know how much it costs for some bladeless fans. They're hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pounds, but this one has a real difference. Let me turn off that oscillation just now because I want to show you something. First of all, it is on a brilliant tripod. It's a wood effect, but don't think that it's a wood effect over something that's substandard. It's not. These are metal legs. But as I turn this to the side, I want you to see something here, okay? Because what we have, first of all, the air that this fan is blowing out, because all fans have to draw in air to force it out. This one here draws it in the side here, but wait till you see what this does, okay? Take this out just here, and we have a HEPA 13 filter. Check out HEPA 13, just pop it into your search engine and see. Look at the size of it. So every bit of air that's drawn in through this fan goes through this HEPA 13 filter first. Now further to that, inside of this fan, what it also has is UV light, okay? And what UV light does is it sterilizes the air. So bugs, bacteria, viruses, things like that, it cleans that as it goes through, taking out so much of that as well. Now also then what we have got, even further to that, is we have plasma wave technology. Now you might say, plasma wave technology, what's all that about? Well, let me tell you. What it does is, as the air is ejected out the front of this, it sends out plasma wave. It's like, you've heard of ions, haven't you? So what used to happen when it would send out positive ions into the air, they would go through and they would catch onto a bug or a germ or a virus, because you know this term airborne, and that's how we catch things, coughs, colds, sneezes, they're airborne, we can catch them. So what would happen when you put an ion to them, it would attract other viruses and bugs to it, and then it would make them so heavy that they're no longer airborne, they would fall to the floor but still be living, still be active. But with the plasma technology, the plasma wave, it sends those out, and what they do is they actually grab hold of viruses, bacteria and the like, and it actually neutralizes them. It renders them useless, kills them. And that's what this does for you. As well as cooling, it's cleaning the air. It looks brilliant, and I think it's great for all year round. All touchscreen here. We also give you a remote control with all of the functions, and there is an app that you can download as well, and you can control all of that from the app. Have a look inside here at this ring, because there's something really cool about this, okay? So just inside here, we have a little ambi light. So if you want to use this in the bedroom or in the living room or whatever and create a nice little ambient light, we have that. Let me turn this to camera so you can see a little bit, which is the best way to do it. There we go. Let me see. There we go, like that. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4 levels of intensity of that light. So giving you that beautiful halo effect. I promise you this, all of the things I get sent to my house when I'm demonstrating products, I have to have them before I talk about them. I have to live with them. This is one of the only things that my lovely wife Ellie said, do we have to send that back? And I went, unfortunately we do. You can turn that off. You have your oscillation, you have your ionization, you have your plasma wave technology. That is a fantastic piece of equipment to have in your house, and as I say, it looks gorgeous as well. Let's have a little look at some of the features of it. Let me talk you through as they come up on screen. 9 speeds, remember. Oh, well, listen, I tell you what, let me not list them out for you now because they're coming up here. Bladeless smart fan and air purifier, but it's more than that because of the plasma wave as well. So HEPA 13 filter, plasma ionization, UV sterilization. They're really key and important. You're getting 3 levels of cleaning your air, which is incredible. Again, you see that little red ring around it in the center? If that goes red, it tells you that your air is not clean and it will start to clean it. Remote control, touch control, app control. You've also then got mood lighting, which we told you about, adjustable timer, 4 preset fan modes, so you can have it on heavy, you can have it on nighttime as well. Automatic swing, 30, 60, 90 and 120 degrees. And 9 fan speeds and that ambient lighting. So with the 9 fan speeds, brilliant to have in your bed at nighttime as well. And because of the jet of air coming out of the blade on the front of it, it really concentrates that air. See the red ring? That will tell you that the air needs cleaning. It will do that automatically for you. When the air is clean, it will go green to tell you that as well. HEPA 13, UV sterilization, plasma ionization. This is something they will have all year round, so please grab this. And low noise as well, just to say to you, you can have a timer on it, not just a timer to turn the fan on and off, but the lights on and off as well. Low energy consumption, we worked it out that if you ran that for 8 hours a day for a whole month, it would cost you 48 pence for the month. That's on an average cost of electricity just now. Might be a little bit more, might be a little bit less. It's a beautiful piece of equipment. I'm not going to say a beautiful piece of equipment, I'm going to say it's a beautiful piece of furniture. And honestly, if you are thinking about a fan cooling the things down, this is great. By the way, Chris from Vibra Solutions, who brings us this, told me today that the orders come through because the guys here are fantastic at ShopOnTV. He will get the orders in the morning and he will have them dispatched. So even at the latest, if that's dispatched on Monday, you could get this, you could, and I'm saying could, get this as early as Tuesday. So if you do want to get it and you do want to prepare for the heat that we have and that is staying with us, that is a brilliant fan, but much more than that. But enough of that. I know what you want and I know what I want. I want more of the drone. And again, please, if you've just joined us, what I implore of you is to listen to what Richard is saying. Think about the features. Don't just, because Richard will flip through them, don't think when he says gesture control that you can do this and it'll take a picture. Don't think that's a simple thing. These are all incredible features, and especially when you look at the price there on your screen for this as well. That's still at the Halo fan just there, but when you see the price, $179.99 for that drone, what it does is fantastic. Fly it from your phone, stabilization, so many different things. Anyway, you want to see Richard talk about it. Richard.
So this is our GPS. Now remember, we're talking about upgrades absolutely everywhere. The top of the top, the number one, we have got in here that full 1080p camera, the highest resolution of HD we've ever put into any drone in yours. Now we've also got the GPS. Now let me explain about that GPS. The satellite's in the sky beaming down, giving this pinpoint accuracy, pinpoint stability, but I can't fly it. By the way, whether you know it or not, we are based in now Covent Garden. We filmed 3 floors under this. There's like the Bakerloo line that runs to the side of us. So we cannot fly the drone and show you live on the screen. So what I'm going to do is just show you the app, because I want to show you the difference when you get a GPS drone. Now if I bring this app up onto the screen, you have got something that honestly is incredible. Now when we're talking about GPS, let's click into this drone, and first I'm going to show you a feature set. You've got tons of features here, and that one, remember, in the middle says surround. That's the one where it zooms around you, so you can literally go onto the edge of the cliff in the middle of a field and it will go round you, filming as you go. Things like the VR, but watch. I'm now going to bring in this button, because this is your GPS button. It knows exactly where we are. Well, this is us in the centre of Covent Garden. How can I show you it's Covent Garden? Well, if we just come down here, we're next to the River Thames. But let's bring it back. Now, by the way, even though this shows you where our street is, we can't let you in if you turn up and knock on our door. Now, when you press this button here, it brings up a Google Earth. So you can literally overlay. If I bring it in, let's see if I can do it. You can overlay. It's not going to do it because I haven't got the live footage. It overlays the Google Earth. Now let me just quickly see, because I think I've got that set on the other phone. So just really quickly, because I want to bring this up, I want to show you how that Google Earth works. So let's bring up the app again. Let's lock it onto the drone. We bring that, cool. So now I've got the map here, but I can bring over a Google Earth straight over the top. So now here, where we bring it, we can now pinpoint. If we come in with the camera, you'll see that we can now choose where we want to fly. So let's see, is that going to flick? Perfect. Now if I click here, we have point number 1. Click over the building, point number 2, over the trees, back there, and then I press go. Go will make me check the safety. I click that, it will fly to 1, fly to 2, fly to 3, fly to 4, and then land exactly, not near me, not close to me, exactly 2 meters in front of my feet. If the battery is running out with this drone while you're flying, it knows it's running out of batteries. It will bring itself back with enough battery to bring itself to you and land 2 meters in front of your feet. If you're looking for that next level, that next step, the hobbyist level of control, to do the best social medias, the best Facebook, the best Instagram, the best TikTok, GPS drone. Now, by the way, in the shops right now, what we expect from our investigations, our checking, is you would pay 3 times more for a GPS drone for a third less features. Now they may not say on the box it's got a third less features, but I've got a producer and director that's got a drone. He bought one of the very high level drones. He's sitting up in our gallery now. They are a subscription model for most of those features. You have to pay every month to access them. It will say they've got it on the box, but you have to pay extra to get them. With this drone, no. Everything's in there, no subscription, ready to go. Everything you need at under 260 quid for a GPS drone with 2 batteries and the storage case. If you are knowing that you're that next level, that higher level, that pro level, you want to take it to the highest level of social media to film, GPS is the way to go.
I'm just sitting here thinking, if I was driving home in my car tonight, it's my daughter's 18th birthday today, actually. Happy birthday, Jessie May. She's not watching, she's fast asleep in the bed. But imagine if I was driving home tonight with one of those in my car so I could film tomorrow the birthday party. Wouldn't that be amazing, Richard?
Yes, it would, Alan.
Just saying, folks, that's all. Just an idea. Listen, the GPS one, I didn't even know about that. I didn't even know the way you could plot a course. So can you imagine if you even went from corner to corner to corner to corner on a football pitch where, you know, the kids were out playing or something like that, and you're able to just run around and get that amazing shot as it went. Something like that would be amazing. Of course, make sure you've got permission from parents and stuff like that. You don't want to just go to, but you know what I'm saying. You get it. If you want to, you know, say to yourself, well, I'm going on a hike and I want to see that route. And you say, well, this is where I'm going to go. And you could plot that route out and send a drone and come back and you can see it. You've got the video for it. And one of the brilliant things about it too is the way you can overlay it on Google Maps. I think it's genius. Now, I'm going to ask a question of myself because I've just come into my head, and I'm going to ask it of you at the same time. So with the difference in the price of the 2 drones, does that because if the other drone, quite frankly, was $259.99, I promise you I would say it's great value. But thinking about the GPS on that, would I want the GPS one? I kind of think I might, yeah. I'm not going to be disappointed either way. Trust me, whichever one Richard gives me to bring home tonight, I'm going to be happy. whichever one I borrow, I borrow. You understand, you understand. But listen, you know, we're here to have fun as well tonight. We've been having a lot of fun with Richard on this one. Look, if you're brand new to us and you've never ordered from us before, let me just go through the easiest part of what you do. So you can see just here, okay, and I'm looking the opposite way. I should be looking that way, but my monitor is just there so I can point in the right place. That's what we call the item number, okay? That's 078359. That's what you just write down really quickly, okay, if this is the one you want. That's a little description for you. Special price, $409.99, which I think is too good a value anyway, Richard, even at that, but that's what Richard does. This is his speciality. This is what the man does, and such quantities that he's able to sell here and you guys buy, he's able to afford you those brilliant prices. $259.99, that's the price. You can, of course, go on the website, go and split it in 3 on PayPal as well. It's £88.31. 31. I'm glad when he said earlier on, when Richard, when he said the one of the, I would say 33%, but he said the fraction. What's the fraction? It's a third. Yeah, but I would say a third, and that would sound a little bit rubbish, wouldn't it? But that's what you can do. That's your PayPal just there. So pick up the phone number's there, and whichever one that you buy, please make sure you follow the drone code. That's really important. But get yours ordered. Don't leave it in a basket. You could end up being disappointed. I'm hearing figures in my ear of how many of these have already sold and gone, and there's a quantity of them sitting in people's baskets. Don't miss out. And I know it's an old adage we said, oh, check out your baskets, but it's true. It's not yours till you do that. Whilst you're checking out your baskets, do that right now. And when you're doing that, just have a little ear to our great friend Mr. Paul Beck and have a listen, and if you want it, watch of the drone code.
The UK Drone Code is published by the Civil Aviation Authority to assist drone users. Here are a few pointers to clear up any confusion and help you fly safely. Be drone safe. Always keep your drone in sight. This allows you to see and avoid other things while flying. Staying below 400 feet helps reduce the likelihood of a conflict with manned aircraft. Be drone aware. Every time you fly your drone, you must follow the manufacturer's instructions. If you do this, it will help you to keep your drone and the people around you safe. Be drone legal. When using your drone, legal responsibility lies with you. You are responsible for each flight. Stay well away from aircraft, airports and airfields, as it is a criminal offence to endanger the safety of an aircraft with your drone. Remember, don't fly near airports or airfields. Remember to stay below 400 feet. Observe your drone at all times. Never fly near aircraft. Enjoy responsibly. For further information, please visit www.dronesafe.uk. We hope you find this useful and, importantly, that you enjoy endless hours of fun with your drone.
So built-in batteries into this as well, so you just charge this with the USB cable. I take it there's USB cable with it, sir?
Everything's included. You need your own plug, but the USB cable is in there, yes.
Superb. Also, can I just say to you that because we've been talking and all of the time Richard's had his phone in this, I just asked him, I said, I can fly this without my phone. Absolutely. That's all you need. You don't need to put your phone in, but obviously the phone in there, you're going to be able to see where it is. But if you're not too concerned about going out and flying it for filming purposes and just having some fun, absolutely brilliant. Remember what Richard said as well about the virtual reality, the 3D. That's incredible. VR, that's the word I'm looking for. I did say virtual reality. I don't know why I said 3D, but virtual reality. How amazing is that? Can you imagine having your headset on and you're flying this around and it's literally like you're flying? It's just unfathomable the amount of things that this does. By the way, you don't need that because you can completely just use your phone as well with this. You don't have to have that with you. The stability control of this, all of those features. One thing I want Richard to tell us about very, very quickly before he shows how to fly it again is, Richard, I see some of these don't have the little little guards on them. So tell me, the guards, do we need them on? Can we have them off? Tell me a little bit about them.
You can have them on, you can have them off. Now, if you are a beginner, we do recommend you learn to fly with your blade protectors. What the blade protector does, if you look at that blade there, they are longer than the blade, so it means if they knock into something, knock into a person, knock into you, if I bring my hand here, that blade is not going to touch you. That's what the blade protector is for. But when you are ready for it, when you get to an intermediate or pro level, you don't need the blade protector, you can take them off. Now, by the way, because we always get the question, we give you not 4 blade protectors, we give you extra. We give you extra blades as well. Now, no one I ever have known who's bought this drone has ever needed to open the extra blade protector or the extra blades, because they don't damage, they don't break. By the way, look at those blades, soft and flexible. You're not going to damage them, you're not going to break them, they'll fold, but we put them in there so you don't write in and ask where they were. Well, you never need them, but they're there.
That was one of the questions I was about to ask you, Richard. I was going to say, well, you're putting in extra blades and extra blade covers, so surely then they must be brittle and break. No. I was literally going to ask him, but he's just covered that they don't. I've got to say this, and I really mean this, not just me pontificating about how brilliant this man is. This is true. He really has put every single thing and every ounce of thought into making this the perfect drone, and did all that and is still we're able to offer to you at this price. It is incredible. Please remember, follow the drone code. Please remember, if it's in your basket right now, it's not yours. Please remember, if you're sitting there and you're thinking about getting it, that is the item number that you want. Everything that we have here has an item number, so it can be picked up when you pick up the phone and ring. They put that into the computer in the call center, and then they will be able to allocate the proper thing to you. You can, of course, then do the pay in 3 with PayPal as well if you order through our website. If you have got any questions, studio@ShopOnTV, send us an email. We'd love to answer any of your questions. Even if you just want a shout out, if it's your birthday, if you want us to say hi to you, whatever it might be, we'd be delighted. Maybe you've bought one and you want to tell us a bit about it. It's now 2:15, so we're going to wind things down a little bit. So if we've about 45 minutes, if you want us to say hello, please send us in an email. If you want to say hello to myself, Alan, and to that man over there, Richard, we'd love to hear from you too. But what you do want to see now is this in action, Richard.
We do. Now, I've got to tell you 2 things. With those of you in your baskets right now, all these drones in your baskets, one of you is going to lose it because Alan's told me I've got to take it out of the basket and give it to him. So please check them out and do it quick. Now, the other thing I want to explain to you is when you sell a product like a drone to a shop or retailer, the big high street retailers, they will tell you as a manufacturer, you as a supplier, they will tell you, we only want to pay this amount of money. What can you do for that price? The difference here on ShopOnTV is they don't say that to me. They say, how much can you fit in the drone? What's the best deal you can give our customers? What's the most features you can fit in it? We produce this drone for you. No other shop, no other retailer, STV, ITV, this is your drone. You see it in the shop. You see someone in the park flying it, you know they watch ShopOnTV. This drone is incredible. We built it for you. We've thrown in everything we could to give you the most features, the most fun, the most excitement in a drone that I've heard in my ear. You have gone crazy for tonight. But look, let me talk you around it, tell you why it's brilliant and why this is the right drone for you, your friends, your family. It's the features. Auto takeoff in here, auto land, gesture control, live streaming direct to the screen of your phone, no in-app purchases, VR capability, and then follow me built in, normally over £1,000. Gesture control lens, normally 800 quid. It's in your drone. So look, let me talk you around it, show you why it's brilliant and why genuinely this is the drone you should get for the kids, the friends, the family, you, anyone who's wanted to learn how to fly, knowing they'll be able to use it. Now, number one, we're talking a full-size drone. Full size, full power, full fun, full excitement, full magic, and it remains fully flexible. So with those blade protectors on, you can bash it, knock it, hit it, smash it, it will just bounce back for more. Without the blade protectors on, look at the strength of those blades. You're not going to damage them, you're not going to break them, they're fully flexible on your drone. But the real magic starts here. That is your HD camera. Now, don't get me wrong, other drones have got HD cameras, but normally there's a memory card you have to pop out, put in your laptop, PC, game. You cannot see what you're filming until you finish filming it. This is different, totally different. Why do we believe it's the biggest selling drone on British TV? Why do we make it, they made the biggest selling ITV show ever on a previous shopping channel when we launched it? Why? Because number one, that drone live streams to your phone. No in-app purchase, nothing to buy. The wire's just so we can show it to you live in the studio. Yours doesn't need a wire, it's just so we can show that footage on your TV screen. You can Facebook it, video blog it, Instagram it, YouTube it, Zoom it to your friends and family, Alan, live. Now, when Alan said you could fly this without the mobile phone, let me explain it, because now we got to past 2 o'clock, I can explain things clearer. I've got my mobile phone in here. Now, Alan, you asked, could you have to fly it with the mobile phone? No, you don't. You can fly it just from the controller. But you could then have a tablet on a table in the lounge. Everyone's looking round it, live streaming to that tablet while you're outside flying the drone. And this thing is incredible. Everyone can get involved. Granddad sitting on the sofa because it's too cold or too hot to go outside. He can watch what you're filming. But let me just explain, this is a locked system. So between the drone and the controller and the phone is connecting just to the signal of the drone. No one else can lock into it. No one else can see your footage. No one else can break in once you've locked it in place. So this is a safe system as well. But you want to fly. You want to take this drone and get it in the air. But before that, let me show you one angle, one shot, one direction from that fixed angled lens. But at the touch of a button, we have built in an electronic gimbal. These are normally worth 500 quid on top of the drone you've just bought. You can change the angle of shot. So look, let me tell you a story. About a year and a half ago, me and the kids with my wife, there's like a little foresty area near where we live. The kids saw up in the tree a bird's nest. We had the drone in the backpack. We took the drone up into the air above the tree, made sure we stayed away, like I think we were 10 meters away from the actual bird's nest. We could see the eggs sitting in the bird's nest. We filmed them, we recorded it, and we sent it in for their show and tell at school. And that's something you just could not do any other way, but you can with your GX Pro. So look, touch of a button changes the angle. Every angle from 0 to 90 you can film. But you want to know how easy this drone is to fly. Now here's the difference. Have you ever had a drone where you tried to control it, tried to stabilize the drone, hit the ceiling, hit the floor, went all over the place, you couldn't do it? This drone is different, totally different, and why we believe we're now the biggest retailing drone in this country on TV. Watch. One finger, one button, 3, 2, 1, boom. You've just learnt to fly. Now that's out of the box in 20 seconds. Hands off the controller. I'm not touching it. That is stabilized on its own. It's like a GPS drone outside, but inside. But let me explain. Now, we've got ultimate stability. The second camera locking the floor in shot. But let me bring it forward, because now I can explain it. Now I can literally show it to you. No hands. Altitude lock. It knows its height. If the wind knocks it, I don't have to adjust it. The drone remembers where it came from. If it knocks its angle, it rights itself. That is unheard of at this price. It's in your GX Pro. But there's a second camera underneath blocking the floor in shot, holding it still to give you stability. But it also allows me to put my hand in, and I can now fly it like Harry Potter. You can literally, as a granddad who's never flown anything before, fly it from the palm of their hand. Grandma, your sister, anyone that wants to have a go that never thought they could fly can now fly hands-free. And this drone will stay stable, but let's now look at that camera. Because here in our studios at ShopOnTV, we use brilliant cameras that cost tens of thousands of pounds. I'm not on it. Oh, by the way, before I show you me, do you want to have a view around our studio? Now, this is a pitch dark studio. Now, by the way, they've sort of got rid of a load of stuff and there's a big black curtain at the back, so there's not as much to see today. But look, as the camera goes round, you'll see our stage door. If I bring it over here, you'll see the back of our cameras. The back of our cameras filming me, being filmed by the drone. It's now filming me live, and now over the top of those cameras, a swooping shot. You can do this with a drone under 170 quid. It's honestly incredible. But now it's locking on to me. A V sign. 3, 2, 1, boom, that memory's already in the phone. Where does it go? Into your photo book. You don't need a memory card. It's in the photo book of your phone instantly. How do we start a video, Alan? Hand up. Hand up starts that video, hand down locks that video. This is automatic. This is drones normally at 800 quid. It's in your GX Pro. And then Alan, for me, this is what makes it special. One click, one button, 2 cameras in this drone. Now you're on that front camera recording into my phone. See that grey box top right? That's now me. Could be over 120 metres away, the camera number 2. A blogging shot, top left, camera number 3. 3 shots in one from the same drone at the same time, wherever you want to fly it, beginner, intermediate or pro. Now, how easy is it to fly? You're a beginner out the box, you've just learned. Speed number 1, up the stairs, round the banisters, you can learn instantly. Now let me just explain. This has like a brake on it, it's called proportional control. So the difference to normal drones, when I go left and let go, the drone stops. When I go right and let go, the drone stops. So it doesn't keep sweeping off. That's what makes it brilliant, but that's speed number 1. Now you become after a week or 2 ready for an intermediate drone, but you don't have to go and buy one. You don't have to go and invest in one, add extra bits, add an extra camera, because you just press one button on your GX Pro and we now doubled the speed, an intermediate flying drone. No extra camera needed, no buying anything. It was in the same drone. You learn out of the box in 20 seconds. And you know what? A week later, you become a pro level of flying. Give it another click. 25 miles an hour, Alan, football pitch distance in 12.5 seconds. It's a pro drone, beginner's drone and intermediate drone in the same drone. You learn out the box in 20 seconds that as a beginner, drop the controller on the floor and it just sits there. Altitude lock, wind knocking it, remembers its height. This drone isn't good, it's phenomenal. This drone is incredible. If it's in your basket, you want it, check it out. We'll deliver it to you. You'll have it before next weekend ready to fly. But it doesn't stop there, because when you're a pro, you want to fly it from the screen of your phone. Now look, everybody, this is genuine, picture in picture. That's how Alan's face has been for the last 5 minutes watching this drone. Genuinely, that is the level of wonder that you have with this drone. 3, 2, 1, boom. What a photo. I'm going to get home tomorrow. My wife's going to look in my photo book and there's going to be Alan with a big smile looking at the drone. But anyway, what I want to show you is, as a pro, controller off, you can now fly your GX Pro just from the screen of your mobile phone. Now that's only because I've taken my phone out. Picture's going to come straight back up. I put my fingers on the screen, 2 control sticks appear. They look like googly eyes. I am now flying the drone just on the screen of my mobile phone. Now you'll see a wire coming out of my mobile phone. That's just so we can show you that footage that's on your TV screen. You don't need a wire, it's ready to go. But Alan, I now lock on to me. Everywhere I walk, everywhere I go, follow me built in, skiing, walking the dog. This drone does it. Normally over 1,000 quid, it's in your GX Pro. If this is in your basket and you want it, check it out. If this is your desire, your gift, your present that you've always wanted, make sure you check it out. But let me show you. So it folds up, fits in your pocket, take it with you everywhere you go. The most stable drone, the easiest to fly drone, and no license, no registration, no fee, built to the new class drone zero toy category, confirmed by the CAA, as long as you're not using what you film for personal gain in terms of you're charging money for it. You can put it all over the internet, by the way. You can put them on YouTube, TikTok, as long as you're not charging for the video. No license, no registration, no fee. Folds up, fits in your pocket, take it with you everywhere you go. Alan, that's the size of your GX Pro fully folded. And to give you an idea, That's the size of my phone. Phone, drone, drone, phone. Take this with you everywhere. And tonight, it's about the, tomorrow, this morning it's about the deal. Why have you gone crazy for it? The normal price of the GX Pro is 250 quid. Drone alone. That means no extra bits, just the drone. Now, when it first launched, we didn't sell 1 or 2 at that price, 10 or 20 at that price, 100 or 1,000 at that. We sold tens of thousands of GX Pro. The biggest selling drone on British TV, we believe, right now. But tonight, you're not paying 250 quid. For under 180 quid, you are getting the GX Pro, but the GX Pro with an extra battery for nothing niche, nil, zero, free. Why are we giving it to you for nothing, nil, nothing, as like it's free in the bundle? Because we are saying thank you. Thank you for supporting us as Shop on TV, joining us at this time in the morning. We thank you. In terms of watching us now on our Freeview Channel 89, where we have hundreds of brilliant products that we don't have every night of the week to put onto ITV. You can watch those in STV. You can watch those on Freeview 89 throughout the day. I believe it's from midnight till 6 in the evening. You check it out. Our thank you to you for supporting us is an extra battery, double the flight time, double the fun, double the excitement, double the magic, and then we're throwing in something else. We're also going to give you tonight the storage case. Now, would you buy a mobile phone, spend hundreds of pounds, thousands of pounds, and not put a screen protector on it or put a case on the back? I've just heard our director didn't. Our producer didn't, and she dropped her phone. She is a fool. That's what she said. She said it in my ear. I trust her. You wouldn't do it. Now we've got the storage case, foam line, space for the drone, controller, battery number 1 and battery number 2 we're going to give you for nothing. It's all in the bundle. Look, if you've ever wanted to learn to fly, this is the drone to do it with. If you've wanted to learn to film, make movies, make videos, zooming, this is the drone to do it with. Auto takeoff, auto landing, VR capability, our amazing live streaming HD camera, our VR inside this drone to split screen, the 50 times digital zoom that comes with it, it's all in here. And then the features you never thought you could afford. 2 cameras on a drone, go check it out. Normally 700 to 800 quid, it's in your drone. I'm going to have a drink in a second, they're telling me. The Follow Me, that is in here, normally over 1,000 quid. But what makes it special, what makes it different, is here's the key. Whoever you give it to, whoever you're gifting it to, whoever this drone is going to be for, and to be honest, forget everyone else, have it for you. Look, yeah, I'm going to end up having to gift it to Alan, whoever it's for, and Alan. Is with this drone, you can fly it. That's the difference. That's the technology we use. That's why it's become one of the biggest retailing drones we've ever done. That's why this show, the stock meant to last until September. Over 1/3 of that stock is already in your baskets, all checked out, all gone, and that's in one show back. Your chance, your time, your way, the whole summer in front of you of fun, filming, flying, that the whole family can get involved with the incredible, the brilliant, the biggest bundle, and the best price, matching the best price we've ever brought it to air tonight, GX Pro.
The thing that genuinely stuck with me most of all out of everything that Richard just said was, and I genuinely mean this, because I said to you earlier on, my daughter is she just turned 18 today, just now. My son is 21 soon, is that he was out with the kids and the family and they saw a bird's nest and he said he had this in his backpack. And that's the thing about this. He was able to bring that in the backpack because it doesn't weigh you down. It doesn't take up a lot of space. You can bring it. In fact, you can just carry it because it's got a carry handle and go and get those moments, because when do you capture those again? Imagine that. Let's go to Richard's scenario. Up there, the bird's nest, he knows what's on, what the camera's seeing because he has it on his phone screen. He can see the kids maybe in wondrous awe looking up going, wow, look at the drone, Daddy. And we're capturing the birds, maybe the mum bird coming in and landing. You're up high enough and you're not disturbing. Think about those memories. That film and those pictures are there forever, saved in the memory of your phone. Don't miss out on this, please. Honestly, get it. I am super excited. And when he showed you earlier on, Richard showed you earlier, my face, that is genuinely how I sat there for the entirety of the demonstration. And I can tell you this right now because I don't mess around with you. I always tell you things as they are. I have watched on TV Richard talk about the drones and I was impressed. I really was impressed. But seeing that drone actually moving right in front of me has blown me away. It's the first time I got to sit in this situation and see that. It is phenomenal. I genuinely can't wait till tomorrow till I have my drone and I fly.
He's trying really hard.
Really hard. Really hard. No, but seriously, and to have that and have that flexibility of speed 1, speed 2, speed 3 on that. And when Richard came over, this is the first time I've ever been in this position where I've been presenting a show and Richard has been doing this. I did not know, and when I did the gesture, as it came over to me and I went like that, the gesture to take the picture, it did it. I was like, wow, it actually does it. Not that I disbelieved it in any way, but when I did it, I was going, oh my goodness, look at the 3, 2, 1, the countdown. Then I was able to do my little mad pose. It is brilliant. Do not miss out. We've got about a half an hour left on this show. If you've literally just joined us, there are loads of people with this sitting in their baskets. Don't leave it there. Check them out, okay? Please get it out. 04215 is the item number for that. What you need to do is give us a call or go to ShopOnTV and .co.uk and get yours bought. Just get it. Now, if you want to think about the amount of products that we have, over 7, we've got ghosts or something in here, scaring the life out of me. It's dark down there. I'm scared. So if you want to have a look at the other items we have, because we show you 1 or 2 items tonight, but we've got 700,000 of them sitting on our website. Just go on there, you can see the drone, the extra batteries, an extra single battery, double battery. You've got the GPS drone. By the way, I've just heard over 1/3 of the stock of the GPS drone has gone, and we didn't even touch on it very much. We've been spending most of the night talking about the GX Pro. But if you want that, there it is, add to basket, or you can immediately buy it now. You would add it to basket if you want to add in some extra batteries. Remember, Richard is giving you 2 batteries, an extra one. Richard, how long do the batteries on the GPS one last?
Up to 25 minutes per battery.
Per battery?
Now on the GPS, you get up to 50 minutes of flight time with that drone.
Just with what you get as standard on that incredible value that you have just there. Then if you want even more time, because sometimes you might say, well, I'm going out for the day and I want extra batteries, well, you can get those as well. And he has even given us a deal right here on ShopOnTV. You can get 2 of them for 50 quid. 2 extra batteries. That gives you nearly 2 hours. That's incredible. That's a lot of filming. And even if you don't always use them, well, you can. 1 of them for £40, 2 of them for £60. 1 of them for 35 on the GX Pro, 2 of them for 50 quid. Get the appropriate batteries. Richard, a quick question. If someone did get the batteries mixed up, do they fit?
You mustn't get the batteries mixed up.
You must get the right ones.
Make sure if you're buying the GPS drone, you get the GPS batteries. If you're buying the GX Pro drone, you get the normal batteries.
Brilliant. Make sure you do that correctly, because there's no mixing and matching them. So get them checked out right now. I love this. We've got about 28 minutes left of the show. I think there's only one thing that we can do is see this in action. I'm going to sit there again, my mouth wide open and my chin down there, and I have a double chin going, look at that. Let's go back over to Richard.
What an incredible show. Now, let me just tell you, before we even talk about the drone, you have caused me, you watching tonight, STV and ITV, you've caused me a problem. All I've had from the buyers here at ShopOnTV for a month and a half is, when can you get it back in? When can you get it back in? Try and get us them back in. Everyone wants it. Get it back in. I get it back in, and you sell 1/3 of the stock that's meant to last for 3.5 months in the first show we brought it back to air. So thank you. No, genuinely, I mean, thank you very, very much. We love showing you great product, and you love getting that product home and enjoying it. Look, let me talk you around it, tell you why it's brilliant, because this drone is genuinely incredible. If you knew that you could get all the pro level features you've always wanted in a drone without paying a pro level money, without having to learn as a pro for years to fly it, you would be happy. And with this drone, you will be double happy, triple happy. We've also thrown in the features you never ever thought you could afford. So the ones you looked at and gone, I wish I could get 2 cameras, but I know I'm never going to be able to afford. We put them in this drone for you. Now, follow me, the gesture control, where Alan himself, the drone was flying, did the V sign, it recognised it, takes a photo. Why do you want that to happen? Why does it give you a 3-second countdown? Because with normal drones, every photo of you has your finger pressing a button. That's how the photo is, because you have to press the button to take the photo. With this drone, you don't. The V sign, 3, 2, 1, boom, selfie, done. It's brilliant. Let me talk you around it, tell you why it's brilliant and why this is the right drone for everyone in your family to learn how to fly. Now we're talking about a full-size drone here. Full size, full power, full fun, full excitement, full magic, not some little piddly thing that fits in the palm. This is a real drone and it's fully flexible. Not just the blade protectors, but even the blades themselves. If I can show you that, they are bendable, bashable, knockable, and they just come back for more. But what makes it special is that. That is an HD video camera. Now, traditionally, when an HD camera went on a drone for the first time, you had to pop out a memory card, put in your laptop, PC, games console. And that's a brilliant idea. It saves it to the memory card. Until you realise that you couldn't see what you were filming while you were flying. So you get a massive load of pictures with people's legs chopped off or their heads not in there in the video because you couldn't see what you were filming. What this drone does is live stream to your phone. Any iPhone 5 upwards, any Android phone with Jelly Bean, the only thing you will need to do to make it work is you must turn off your mobile signal so you're not going to be able to take a phone call, otherwise the live streaming won't work, and as soon as you turn that mobile signal off, live streaming will click straight in. You have a cable in here, that's just so I can show it to you live in the studio. There's no cable needed on these drones. It will now live stream to your phone. Alan, you can Facebook it, video blog it, Instagram it, YouTube it, make movies with it, zoom up to 50 times digital zoom with it. You can have this uploaded to TikTok, so there's a video on TikTok getting likes before you've even landed the drone. That is why this drone is incredible, that's why it's clever. But look at the cameras. That is a fixed lens camera. One angle, one shot, one direction, one way of filming. That is what you would get on a traditional drone, £600 or £700. Sorry, I just realised that didn't look very good what I was doing there. £600 or £700 on this drone. They're saying very rude stuff in my ear, so I'm not going to do that. What we've got is an electronic gimbal. So at the touch of a button, it will allow you to change the angle of shot. Now, I wish you could hear what was in my ear, but we'd be taking off air if you could hear what's in my ear. So there we go. Now it allows you to change the angle of shot while you are flying. So now, if the kids are playing football in the park, you can film them like they're in the Euro finals, over your friend's wedding venue. Now let me tell you, when I got married, and Alan will tell you, the amount of money people will charge you to come and film your wedding venue with a drone is literally close to £1,000 now to get that magic shot. You can film it with HD from your drone. Everyone waving up at the garden party you're doing in the garden, the barbecue this next weekend, you can do that. You can get that shot and that memory with this drone. But what makes the drone incredible, what makes it special, and look, Alan, we have loads of fun on these shows. We get to talk and fly and play, but if there is one thing I want you to go away with knowing on the show, even if you don't buy it, we don't mind if you don't buy it, you don't have to buy it. We're not here to hard make you sell it, make you put it and make you own it. If you don't want it, you don't want it. If you want it, you want it. But I want you to know the difference with a normal drone. Normal drones control sticks, learning how to stabilize it. It's a bit like clutch control in a car. It takes weeks to get it perfectly steady, but this drone doesn't. One finger, one button, boom, that's it. The drone in the air, ready to go. Now look, I'm going to bring it a bit lower so the camera can catch us both in, but I'm going to take my hands off the controller. I don't need to touch it to keep it stable. That is like a GPS level of stability outside, but without GPS inside. Why? There's a second camera underneath locking a picture of the floor in shot. It holds that picture still, so it holds the drone still, until I bring my hand in and it locks onto my hand. Now, I'm still not controlling it. If the wind knocks it, remember the height auto-corrects. If the wind knocks the angle, auto-corrects. This drone does it for you. You don't do it, so you can have fun, film and learn. And by the way, open the box, battery's pre-charged, press one button, you're already flying. Now we've got it in the air, let's have a look at that camera. Here at ShopOnTV, we use studio cameras that cost tens of thousands of quid. I'm not using a £10,000 studio camera right now. I'm not even using my hands on the controller, which I've dropped on the floor. This allows me to, it doesn't matter, the controller doesn't need it. 3, 2, 1, boom, records the memory. Hand up starts the video, hand down stops the video. This drone allows you to do it. Gesture control, normally 700, 800 quid in your GX Pro. But Alan, now with the controller, let's turn it. I want it to look at you right now on camera number 1. Now that's what you'd normally get on a £600 or £700 drone. What you wouldn't get is the ability to click number 2 and look at that. You're now on camera number 1, Alan. I'm now on camera number 2. There's 2 shots in one from the same drone, but there's a vlogging shot coming from my phone. All 3 shots recorded into the memory of your phone, so you can edit them how you want, produce them how you want, create a memory in the way that you want. This drone is incredible. Now, let's have a look at how easy it is to fly. Speed number 1. Up the stairs, round the banisters, you're learning how to fly. It's nice and steady for a beginner. By the way, I'll do this really quickly. You want to learn how to do a perfect landing. With a normal drone, it's keeping it steady, making sure you don't go too fast. With this drone, it's press the land button. That's genuinely it, and it will land perfectly for you. Battery's pre-charged, ready to go. Download the app. The app is free, no in-app purchases. 20 seconds out of the box. And by the way, just to tell you, and I'll show it to you in a minute, we've even got a video for you, an out-of-the-box video that I've created for every single drone that we do that will help you open the box and get it in the air flying. It's on the link that comes with the drone. It's also on our website at the bottom, and you get a video to teach you how to do it. 1 finger, 1 button, Alan. Boom! That's it! I can sit here, I don't have to do anything. It goes to 1.5 meters and it stops dead. That's because it's designed to teach you how to fly. Speed number 1, nice and steady, but you do not stay a beginner for long. Give it 1 more click, doubles that speed. We're now an intermediate drone. So now it's double the speed. We haven't had to buy a new drone. We haven't had to buy a new camera. We haven't had to add a subscription. It's in the same drone you learn out of the box in 20 seconds. Now as an intermediate, you're ready to fly it. But you don't stay an intermediate with this drone for long. You click the button again, it becomes a pro drone. Up to 25 miles an hour. Football pitch distance in 12.5 seconds. You haven't had to buy anything new, you haven't had to add anything. You don't even need a license, registration or fee. This drone is incredible. What can you do when you're learning? No controller. No shop will show you this. No other retailer will show you a drone flying, hands off the controller, talking to you while the drone is sitting in front of them. Why does it work with the Ultimate GX Pro? Because we built a drone that you could use. That altitude lock, done. That angle lock, done. This drone does it for you. But Alan, it doesn't stay as a pro using the controller for long because you want to fly it from your mobile phone. Now just remember, wire is there only with my drone so we can show you the footage live in the studio. You don't need it at all. It doesn't need it. Controller off. I can now take my phone out and fly just from the screen of my mobile phone. As you touch the screen, 2 control sticks appear. They are now my controls for the drone via my phone. Or I can lock it onto me. And wherever I walk, wherever I go, skiing, walking the dog, this drone is going to follow me. Normally over £1,000. It's in your GX Pro. And I say your GX Pro because no other shop, no other retailer, you're not going to walk in to the high street and find it. And to be honest, the high street retailer does not want to sell it. Do you think they don't want to sell it because it's not good? No, they don't want to sell it because they want to sell you a beginner's drone. They then want to sell you 2 weeks later an intermediate drone. Then they want to sell you a pro drone. This has all 3 in one. Folds up, Alan, fits in your pocket. Take it with you everywhere you go. The most stable, easiest to fly drone that you can use anywhere you want. Now, to give you an idea of the size, by the way, no license, no registration, no fee. Now, I'm going to repeat this for all of those people that buy the big expensive drones that write in and say, you are wrong, you need a license, you need a registration. I know you do. Cap 1789A, British regulations, subsection 14, section 5, part 2. No, you don't. Not with this drone. Maybe with yours, yes, you do. But this drone conforms to that regulation. No license, no registration, no fee. Now, that's the size of your drone. That's the size of my phone. Phone, drone, drone, phone. Take this with you everywhere you go. But why is it so busy in this show? Why has it gone crazy in this show? Why have so many of you already paid for it? So many of you are actually putting in your card details now and getting it? Why? Because the price. 250 quid, the normal price of the GX Pro. And when it was 250, not 1 or 2 sold, 10 or 20, 100, 1,000. We're talking tens of thousands of drones, the biggest selling drone on British TV. By the way, ITV, the previous shopping channel where we launched it, the biggest selling ITV we've done, GX Pro and its ranges, the different versions of this brand. Now let's talk about what we're doing tonight. At under 180 quid, we're going to give you the GX Pro, the upgraded GX Pro. with an extra battery for nothing, nish, nil, zero, like it's free. Double the flight time, double the fun, double the excitement, double the magic. We're giving you twice the flight time for nothing, because our way of saying thank you to you for supporting Shop on TV here every night. So from midnight till 3 here on ITV and STV, and our Freeview channel that's on 89 Freeview, where we do stuff during the day from midnight till 6 in the evening. You are getting an extra battery for nothing, nish, nil, zero free, because we're going to give it to you. And then we will throw in the storage case. So they've just told me they were going to throw talent, so I'm sure he was doing something very, very not worth going on air for. Now, let me explain. We're also going to give you the storage case. Foam line, space for the drone controller, battery 1. The second battery goes in the back, and we're giving it to you for nothing, nish, nil, zero, like it's completely free. It's in this bundle. It's in the biggest selling bundle we've ever bought to air, and matching the best price we've ever bought it to air. And tonight, stock meant to last till September, 3 or 4 months away. Third of the stock going, and to be honest, I think it's now nearly more that's in people's baskets and has been checked out in one show back. Why? Auto takeoff, auto landing in your GX Pro, VR capability, our live streaming HD camera in your drone. The 2 cameras on board normally worth £780. It's in there. The Follow Me normally £1,000. It is in there. And whoever you give it to or gift it to, whether it's a present, whether it's a gift, maybe you're putting this away. I'm going to do it. Sorry about this. I'm going to say that horrible swear word that we should never say at this time of year.
It's Christmas!
If you're putting it away, making sure that you've got it in that drawer, the magic drawer, ready to get out for that big time of year, it's yours, your chance, your time. Whoever it's for, you know they can fly it. You know they can do it. Because if they can take one finger and press one button, it's ready to go. Are the batteries... Have you ever had a present? Someone's bought you something. You've bought it from maybe a supermarket, a toy retailer, you bought it from a big electronic shop. You give it as a gift, you rip it open, and you have to wait 3 hours before you can use the present because you've got to charge it up. It's pre-charged, it's ready to go. This is the ultimate, the best. It's our #1, the biggest selling drone we believe on British TV, your GX, incredible GX Pro drone.
Yeah, we do laugh quite a bit here because I'm sure you all know we have these earpieces and we have, well, part-time comedians, quite frankly. Kieran, our director in there, telling us funny things, and it makes us laugh when we're doing things live on air. Gemma, our producer, so I'd like to say thank you to both of them for doing. And Gemma is actually a proper comedian, she is. And we've got Sam on floor as well, who's just the loveliest man on the planet. So thanks to all of the guys here for the hard work they put in. Roberta is our engineer. She's amazing. You should see what she's wearing tonight. She's wearing the most incredible pink outfit. She looks the coolest you've ever seen. By the way, one of my little jokes for you. I went to the doctor and I told him that when I eat rice, I can't breathe properly. He said, "You're basmatic." You can have that one for free. You can use that one. Richard's getting a giggle out of it. I told Richard it earlier on, but I told him completely wrong. So that's why he's laughing this time, because I've said it right. So yeah, I messed it up a bit earlier on. But listen, we are coming to the end of the show. We've got about 14 minutes left. So look, if you're brand new to us, we're going to get Richard in here in a second. I'm going to answer some questions as well. And we're going to go back over a few things before the end of the show. But look, if you're brand new to us, all you do is dial the phone number. It's on your screen. Quote that number just there. And I'm sure if you don't, 03333 241 241. I have to get it here. I'm not used to it. It's my first time tonight, ladies and gentlemen, doing the presenting role of things.
How brilliant. Everyone watching at home, how brilliant has Alan been? The first time presenting on Shop on TV. He's been absolutely amazing. Thank you.
Thanks,
it's been a lovely, lovely show.
High five. That's nice.
Nice.
It's nice. No, it has. It's been great. Rob has taken a few days off. He's gone away for a well-deserved bit of a break, because not only does Rob do on screen, but he also does so much behind the scene. He's running everything. Well, he thinks he is. Did that come out? It did. No, I'm joking. He does. He does so much, and he's always on the phone. You know. And
we'd love to say he'd be watching right now, but he won't be watching right now.
No,
sitting on the beach somewhere.
Yeah, and fair play to him. So I'm stepping in for a few nights. I'm going to be working Sunday night as well. So very much looking forward to it. By the way, tomorrow night I've got Roof Fix and Black Magic tomorrow night. I'm going to be guesting that with Matt McNamara. He's on. And then on Sunday, I'm really excited. Sunday going into Monday morning, we've got Blue Magic, and I've got the wonderful John Campbell doing that, and we're going to be talking about the Shat and the Shammy.
Honestly, can I tell you, I bought that Blue Magic myself.
Yeah.
We do the shopping TV. We show products on it, but we also buy stuff as well. That stuff is incredible.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah. And I'm looking forward to seeing John do all of the demos on that as well. So lovely weekend coming up. Join me tomorrow for Roof Fix as well. So here's my director Kieran has just said, no, Alan's looking forward to John doing all of the demonstrations, not him. I can just stand there going, no.
You missed that bit. You forgot that bit of the demo.
Change of roles. But no, we're looking forward to the weekend. And as you all know, we do say we go live 7 nights a week unless there's something crazy happening, like an election or something like that. Some of them after midnight, from midnight onwards. But we always go till 3 a.m. And as you mentioned a few times as well tonight, we do have our Freeview Channel, channel 89, where you will see Richard do the drones, where you will see loads of other things as well, pillows and all sorts. You'll even see kind of duvets and stuff. If you haven't got or seen the duvet, what would you call it? What's the one I'm trying to think of? The mulberry silk.
Yep.
I even have one. Amazing as well. So do check out channel 89. But tonight's been all about drones. I've been droning on. You want to hear some things from Richard. So Richard, just a couple of things if I can just quickly ask you on that, just to clarify to me. So straight out the box, we are literally flying.
You are. The batteries are included there, are pre-charged. Now, just so you know, when you buy something from a normal retailer, you have to charge it up because they haven't tested it. They haven't flown it. We, for you, at ShopOnTV and ITV, we test 1 in 1. Not 1 in 1,000, 1 in 100. Every single one in the factory is flown before it goes in the box. That means we've tested it, charged it, ready to go, and we can 100% tell you we know that drone works, okay? Because we have flown it for you before we put it in the box.
Ready out the box. So I am, let's just say, never mind a beginner. I'm intermediate. I've flown. I've got a pretty standard drone, but I'm pretty good at flying it. So I'm good. Is this going to suit me?
It's going to suit you because it's going to take you to that pro level. Now, the only thing I would say to you now, if you're watching and you're thinking of going to that next level, the hobbyist level, you want to make the best social media, you want to make the best TikTok, you want to take this maybe as a career, but you want to get started on that next level. The GPS version of the GX Pro is unbelievable. I'm hearing it's been so busy tonight. So look, if you're using it for your friends and your family to make memories, to fly, to learn to fly, to use all those pro features, you can get away with the normal GX Pro Ultra. It is a brilliant drone. But if you're looking for that hobbyist level, that next level, to take you into a career, the first step up into a career in flight, the GPS is immense.
So if I've never flown a drone before, if I have and I'm okay at flying them, this here, the GX Pro Ultra, is going to suit, because you can even go a further level then because it is Pro, so it's going to suit pretty much everybody. And then, as Richard said, if you do want to go that little step further and have that GPS built into it, well, then you can go for the one that's on screen right now. 078359 is the item number for that one. Special price, usually over £400. I still think even if this was at £409, we wouldn't have to be convincing you to buy this. But at the price it is. Richard, one question that I was about to ask you earlier. When you hit the button for it to land itself, as it landed, I noticed that the rotors stopped immediately.
Yes, they did.
Does that do that itself, or did you have to do it?
No, the rotors will stop immediately as it lands. It also, just so you know, on the normal GX Pro, we have something called safe landing as well. Right. So if that drone starts to run out of batteries while it's flying, now, by the way, the lights will flash for you, so you know you've got 5 minutes of battery left, so you're never really going to get this problem. But if you completely ran out of batteries while the drone was flying, this drone stores enough battery at the very end to slow land it. It's got a safe landing. So there's none of this dropping out the sky when it runs out of batteries. It will use the last part of its battery to steady land to the ground. So
literally what's going on inside of the drone, inside of the head of this main body of the drone, is really high-tech stuff.
It really is. We have put the most features, the most technology into a drone that you have seen me today. One button pressed goes into the air and stabilizes itself. I put the controller down. You can put the controller down. This is the difference with shopping on TV, ShopOnTV. Let me just tell you. When you go into a shop, the product's in a box. The man can stand there in the shop and say, oh, it does this and it's incredible and it does that and it's amazing. But it's in a box, okay? It's not out. When we sell a product here, the drone that I am flying is the drone that comes in your box. It's not a special one, it's not a different, it's the drone that comes in the box that you are going to get. We show you what you're going to be able to do.
Yeah.
We show you what you're going to see. Everything, whether it's a drone, whether it's the Blue Magic, whether it's the Rufix, whatever we show you on this channel is what you will experience when you get it out of the box, because we're using the product you're going to get out of the box.
And a great thing about this as well is because I wouldn't imagine that when I get mine home tomorrow, no, I wouldn't imagine genuinely if you get this home that you're going to take it out. And the first day, I don't think you're going to be using every single one of the features that Richard has said. So what you're going to do is you're going to do the kind of just the basic flying first, and then you're going to learn how to do something else. So I think you're going to be growing with this drone for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks.
The drone has every level of growth in it.
Yeah.
That's the beauty. That's the difference.
You're not going to get bored in 5 minutes.
No, 100% not. You're going to find something new to use 7 weeks in, 6 months in, 10 months. But what you're not going to do is have to pay a subscription for that next feature.
Yeah.
You're not going to have to go into the shop and add something onto your drone to do that next feature, because we packed it all in before you even bought it. So when you buy it, it's ready to go. Beginner to intermediate in seconds. Intermediate to pro maybe in a week or so. It's already in that drone. And remember, it is genuinely a one-button press to fly, one button to stabilize. That's it. I'm not touching the controller.
Can I do that thing with my finger?
Do it.
I want to see it. And you can hear the propeller speed up. It knows there's something going on.
I'll tell you what.
That's my favourite thing.
Alan, move the left and right stick to the left and right.
With this one here?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
That's it. That is it. Up and down.
Wow.
That's it.
And I've never ever handled that in my life before.
The drone allows you to learn. The drone allows you to fly indoor and outdoor, day or night. This thing isn't good. It is genuinely phenomenal. The reason it's not in the high street is simple. They don't want to sell it in the high street. They want to send you 3 drones. They want you to buy a beginner, then move to an intermediate, then move to a pro, because cha-ching, they make more money. We don't. We wanted the drone that gave you everything in one. Why has that then become the biggest selling drone we've ever brought to TV? Because you love it. You tell your friends about it. I bet some of you tonight, and I apologise to the people that you rang up at 2:30 in the morning, woke them up, they were fast asleep, and told them about the drone that was on ShopOnTV. And I know you have, because I know how many people have got it in basket, it's checked out, ready to go. Now, if it's in your basket right now, please check it out. We will actually, on Monday morning, get it into a box, out to you. I believe it's on a 48-hour service. So you can have that drone Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday evening, Thursday morning. This is it. Now, do you want to see what it looks like?
Come on,
want to
fly
see
around
the
a bit.
camera
Let's
shot?
see, let's
go for a little footage around our studio. So look, over the cameras. Now, by the way, it's really dark in the back here, but you can see that camera definition on the drone. Now I'm I'd say about 20 metres away right now.
I would say
This is the back of our studio. This turning round is our stage door. I can't see where Sam is. He's probably disappeared somewhere. I've no idea where our floor manager is.
He's down there somewhere.
I think he's gone for a coffee somewhere. Is that him? No, that's over our tables where we store our microphones. But now watch this shot here, because you are now looking over the head of our cameras at us right now. If we wave, this is live. We are now flying over the camera swooping. Look at this. Look at this shot. It is honestly the most incredible drone, the most incredible footage, and you can do this, Alan. This is not a beginner. This is anyone learning how to fly. Unbelievable. What a drone. What a present. What a gift. Maybe what the start of a career this can bring you. Unbelievable.
You know what? And all joking aside, not joking, we haven't joked, we've had some fun tonight. But let's get serious for just a minute on this. I have been flabbergasted by the amount of features on this. I'm flabbergasted at how stable this is. I'm flabbergasted at how great this is in terms of how you can fly this with its remote control or with your phone. This is incredible. Everything the drone sees, your phone sees. What blew me away as well is if I have my tablet, I can put the tablet there, the family can sit around, and I can fly it and still see what's down there because I'm looking at it on the tablet, and so is the family while it's out flying. That is just incredible. So much technology built into something so small. So much technology for you at something at incredible value. It really is. I really think if you haven't already got this in your basket and checked it out, you must do it. We've about 2.5 minutes left on the show before you lose the opportunity to get one of these into your basket at this amazing price with that extra battery. And like I said to you folks, this is what I mean. What Richard has done is incredible. You will see the foam cutouts only has space for one battery, but he gives you the second one, which he pops into this just here. He pops into this little carry case at the back in behind that zip thing. So you know that is an extra little treat, as a thank you, as he said all night, for coming along to us here at Shop on TV and buying this. Richard, we've got about 2 minutes left. Please give us a minute or so of a little recap.
A drone that whoever you give it to can fly it. A drone that you've been sitting there looking in the high street. Every time you've been into that electronic shop, you've looked at those drones and thought, oh, just wish I could get one. But they're so expensive. This gives you the features without the pro level money, without you needing to be a pro to fly it. Everything is built in so that with one finger and one button, the bundle, 2 batteries in there, the storage case in there, touch a button, it's in the air and it's ready to go. It's the ultimate drone. We call it the GX Pro Ultra because it is ultra. It's the best, it's the biggest selling drone we've ever brought to air, in the biggest bundle that we've done it, at the matching the best price tonight that we've ever sold it on air at. And you are loving it. You loved it to sell it out a month and a half ago. Maria, the lovely buyer, begged, borrow and stealing, telling me you've got to get it back. When can you get it back? Bring us 3 months, 4 months worth of stock. And you bought over a third of the stock on the first show back. You are going to give me a nightmare. She's going to ring me on Monday morning because of you asking for more stock. But I genuinely don't mind because you are going to love it.
Brilliant. Listen, thank you so much to Richard. Richard, I've got to say that doing my first show as presenter tonight has been an absolute pleasure.
It is my
working with you,
pleasure
buddy. It's
too.
been absolutely brilliant. I hope you've enjoyed the show as well. And honestly, please pop this out of your basket. I don't mean bag it, buy it. Make sure it's out of the basket in your possession middle of next week. Don't forget our channel, Freeview Channel, channel 89 as well. Tomorrow night we are here after midnight. We'll be going live till 3 a.m. I will be here talking about roof fix and black magic for you with Matt McNamara. Sunday, I'm going to be here as well. We're going to have John Campbell talking about blue magic. But get yours, make sure it's done. Thank you so much to Richard, the team upstairs as well. But thank you most of all. Thank you, good night, and God bless.